Hello, hello, hello. We've got 4 players in, so I'm going to get going. Right, when we left you last, we were, where were we last? Oh, yes, you were in that village that I conned the name of. I'm not sure if we ever named it, and then I'm not sure if we said the new one. So, you are currently in Nebelmeyer Marsh, basically. Yeah, there we go.
So it's not Nibelheim?
Nebelmeyer, I had it as Fogmarsh. The English to German translator gave me, so I thought I'll live with that.
It sounded like you said Evil Meyer, as in Evil Town. It's like, okay.
No, I think we should be in Nibelheim.
It wasn't a big place, so we did. Anyway, doesn't really matter.
Killed some vampires, didn't we?
You did. You did save the place from a number of vampires. Very diminutive vampires, but dangerous nonetheless. And you got some information about Zane de Breck, who some old man in this town swears that Zane looks exactly the same as he did 50 years ago, apart from a long scar running down the entire side of his face. But other than that, yeah, doesn't appear to have aged in 50 years, according to the old man.
He's been eating at the same pizza place Hillary does, I guess.
So,
I don't know if you ever heard that, but yeah.
But yeah, so basically, in an attempt to find out more information, you've decided that, especially as it's on the way, you decided you're going to head towards the village of Gimmelschnoop to find out more about Zane de Breck. That's basically where we start today. Traveling towards the Black Forest.
Oh no, Aldous did that thing.
Did what thing? I'm paranoid now.
Dark fate that he has, like.
Oh yes,
unlucky.
Yes, yeah. It's less Betty's. See what happens there. Right. You got new cards. Reset your bennies. Usually drop one of my bennies because I suppose it is only meant to be 5. Just because there's 4 of you right now doesn't mean it will not be arriving. Keep the benny. Anyway, yeah, so it's an uneventful journey. It's basically the following day. You reach the village. Seems a quiet and peaceful enough place. Going about their business. Do.
Which means we need to be more suspicious. This vampire apparently is not very discreet.
How so? What do you do?
The kids?
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's just
Besides kids.
that's just obviously a slightly perverse street, wasn't it? Fighting one child, knowing that one child would infect all the other children in the village. It was. It's a bench from Ripper's from companion. So I think we can blame that one on Wiggy. In fact, I know he wrote that because he gave me one of the physical copies in existence, which I thought was quite nice. So Anyway, you're in the town of Gimmelstump, and you do once you get there. That map. Silence reigns.
What map?
I said I'd get rid of the map.
Oh,
Theatre of the mind. And all that.
is any of us social? I think the most social is Tatsi, and he's a foreigner.
And then some, yeah.
Franz isn't your social one, is he? That would be persuasion 6. That's not that friendly.
Yeah, friendlier than the rest of us. What was I doing? Oh, this is just a small village, or
Yes, it's a fairly small village. Aldous is persuasive.
I mean, I can be, but
do
Actually,
we get? Is there a phone or a telegraph in this village?
no, definitely not, because that would make life too easy for and problematic. This whole area is very backward in that regard, I'm going to state.
Okay.
If it was a modern campaign, mobile phones would mysteriously not work, but it isn't, so I don't have to worry about them.
No. Well, this is home territory. I'd like to see if I can scare up some contacts or rippers for the territory, since we were coming here specifically to help out.
Well, yes, as I say, that you can probably do that, but this actual village of Gimmelstump is quite quiet. The nearest Ripper's Lodge, because this whole area has a large number of old worlders. The nearest lodge well, make a common knowledge check. Any of you can, but that's fine. By volume. 20 miles north of, 20 miles, north. Well, actually, I can't remember whichever. 20 miles closer to the Black Forest, I'm going to say, because I can't remember which direction you're heading, north, south, east, or west towards it. But anyway, about 20 miles from this town is Mittelstadt. They're in a fine house in the centre of the town. A street called Brandplatz is the nearest Ripper's Lodge. As I say, it's like a fair few around here. It's one of the old worlders ones.
Okay.
I mean, you can probably ask someone to ride there, and they'll be there, and they'll get there in a day, and then someone will come back the day after. So,
all right, yeah, let's send. I'll compose a message in old world encryption, faction encryption, and hire 2 riders.
okay.
To deliver the message. And it's like, this is a very critical message. It must get through. And tip them both, pay them both nicely.
Okay. 20 pence each should do it.
Is that what, 2 days work, 2 days pay?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. So yeah, I know we're meant to be using Old English money, but it's easy to be decimal. So if you just pay them 0.2 each, that'll be fine.
I'll give them 30 pence each.
Okay.
Big
No.
spender.
Well, 30 pence. That would been 5 shillings. That's a good. That would be a good amount.
I have no idea how much that is.
No,
0.5 or
it's an
something?
approx. Well, no, if you just deduct, if you just pay 0.6 of a pound, that'll do it.
0.6. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I was asking for, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No,
Alright.
I'm just saying. Because you got 20 shillings to a pound, so when they went to modern, that 30 pence, 30 pence each would have been 5 shillings in old money, even though they didn't translate properly, and everyone got ripped off in when decimalisation was an interesting one. Apparently, I was born after it, so I don't remember it. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, meantime, you've got at least a day, well,
So
2 days.
essentially, I'm using them. I want to use them to call in a favor of, like, I'm not sure what the difference between them are. There's militia, irregulars, hired gun. I'm not sure what the difference is between
Well,
them.
yeah, we'll worry about that when we decide what age you get.
Okay.
So don't worry about it now. You've sent for the favour, but I won't make you spend the favour yet. We'll worry about that later on. In the meantime, now, as I say, you're at the village of you're at the village. It's only a small place. 20 or so houses, all told. There is an inn because you're on the main road towards the Black Forest. You can, if you want to spend the night in, you can certainly arrange that, or you can just sort of start investigating the person who supposedly has lived in this village for at least 50 years.
Yeah, let's go talk to that guy.
Okay, so that'll be some networking to get some information. So that's either that's basically you can do that as a group persuasion role, or if anyone wants to be a little more forceful, you can do intimidation. Although it does not the resentment as time goes by. But you can say you can each make your own persuasion rolls, or you can make a group persuasion roll. I don't mind which.
Yeah, I've got a 6 in the persuasion. So does someone want to help, or do we want to just try to make a group?
Well, by a group I meant with support, but by a group I meant what you did nominate one person, everyone else support. But if you want to do your own roles, because you want to try the shotgun approach, as it were, both's fine.
Sure. All right. Well,
so you won't need any help with a role like that. Okay, well, that's a success in a race. So basically, asking around, you quite quickly are told that yes, Zane Debrek has lived here for many years, and you're directed to a small house on the edge of town.
okay. Well, let's go to that small house at the edge of town.
In fact, because you got the raise, you said, "Well, yeah, I doubt he's going anywhere. I mean, I saw him yesterday and said today he was just going to be tending to his herb garden."
Do you know if he traveled recently?
No, I don't think he's. I mean, he wanders here and there, but I don't think he's left town in a long time. He doesn't get about a lot these days. It's his legs. They get tired easily. We'll let the Benny's flow tank go. Do not worry. So yeah, you're heading to the edge of town. You do find a very very nicely tidied out house. It's obviously been cared for many years. There appears to be an individual tending to his herb garden at approach. Being carefully but slowly.
Okay. And it's daylight out, right?
It is. overcast, but it's definitely daylight.
Well, let's walk up to this thing. Do we see this guy working in his herb garden?
You can indeed. He's on his knees. He's quietly quietly talking as he's tending to the plants.
Well, let's
Try and
get his
listen in
attention.
before we approach. Let's try and listen in before we approach. See what he's.
He's appears to be talking to the plants.
Why is Sir Bartholomew fatigued?
Sorry, what was that?
I see that you're fatigued.
You had a penalty of fatigue on your roll.
Because I got hit with something that caused fatigue. I guess that should be gone now since we've had a day or two to travel.
I would agree. But anyways, yep, yeah, no. Apparently, he's basically he's sort of going yes, and tend the soil here, and we'll make sure that I work in the manure, and you'll grow big and strong, and find much bounteous, and improve my lot in life when I can sell you. Basically, along those lines. Oh, Mr. Rigger, they're hunting a vampire. Eventually, unless you approach, he finishes the tending. He then gets up. Seems to take quite a bit of time for him to get up, but a few aches and groans. Yeah, starts
Tatsuya will
ambling
step
towards his
forward and
house.
help him stand.
Okay. Basically, the gardener appears to be a man in his 70s, and he doesn't appear to have any form of facial scarring. Yeah, he thanks you for assisting him. He goes, "Yeah, my legs aren't what they used to be. I thank you for your help. Now, you appear to be a well-travelled gentleman. I haven't seen someone like you since my younger days."
Well travelled? What are you trying to say?
He is talking to me with my strange looks and very English clothing. I have obviously been to many places.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zane Debray.
And
Oh, there
I
goes the
am
mic.
Tatsuya Adachi.
My name is.
You winding me up?
No, you know.
Yes,
You
yes,
said,
he
hello,
is.
my name is.
Oh, sorry. Because you started mumbling, I thought you were making a joke about
I was
my
just taking the piss out of you.
stuff. It's called role playing, sir.
I couldn't hear what
my-
you said though.
Doing my yeah. Well, he's mumbling. You can ask him to repeat it. But yes, he goes, he looks back, he goes, "It appears you have 4 friends with you. I must be a popular individual today. Please come inside. I'll make some tea." He starts ambling towards his house.
I'll have coffee.
Doesn't have coffee, he only has tea.
Is it British?
What is it with this country?
Barbarians with no coffee. Good grief.
I know. Savages.
Let's say his house is you go inside the house. I'd say it's nothing special. It's very neat though. Some notice checks.
Looking for pizza boxes.
I think my conviction hasn't run out.
Okay, let's have a look.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Oh yeah, no one. Everyone's still got all their powers. Let's turn everything on.
Well, no, there's no need for that.
I did get a 6, so I did I got at least an 8.
It's fine. Just dotted about the place every so often, you see something unexpected. For example, I mean, the place looks like this looks like a cottage in a and not well off, but not poor person's. You get the impression they obviously had a not a prosperous life, but not a poor life. But every now and again, there's something strange. Like for example, you notice in one corner there seems to be a rather ornate urn. It appears to be well, it looks quite valuable in nature. And in another corner of the room, there seems to be you notice there appears to be a mallet and 3 rather stained pieces of wood that have been sharpened to points. And the most interesting thing Bartholomew gets with his 15 on his raise is hiding down in one corner, tucked away in one corner of the room, appears to be a pair of leather gloves with sort of long metal claws attached to them.
I do say those are some interesting garden appliances you've got. Can you explain how they work?
He goes, they're all items from a younger time when I would travel the world and see the sights.
Is there like some kind of symbol or code for testing Ripper identities?
Secret handshake.
There probably is some sort of secret handshake. And obviously it's so much of a
asking for it right now.
obviously it's so secret that us as non-rippers don't know it. But at that one point, he looks at you and he looks at all of you and goes, "And I'm thinking that if I say," and he says a very certain key phrase that you recognise, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like
Yep.
glint in his eye.
Yes.
Hmm.
We have in which case we have run into an interesting situation.
Indeed, he says. He goes, "Well, if you're rippers, then I suppose some of you'll want the coffee." No, he doesn't say that. He says we should sit out in the open. The air is fresher, and there are less shadows in the place to creep up upon us. He also goes, and basically, if we're talking along the lines, I think we're talking, we might need something a bit stronger in our tea. He says, picking up a bottle, a cupboard in the
Okay.
Well, that's why I asked for the coffee, for Christ's sake. There's no caffeine in tea.
Does he have a scar across his face?
Does not.
Okay. We'll head back out, and I'll head back out. I don't know about the rest of them. And sit down. And it's like, so we were in village of Nibelheim like 2 days. What was it? 2 days away or something like that.
Yeah.
And ran into a problem that they'd had for a while. Some truly despicable monster turned one of their children, which Well, there's
Proceeded to turn the rest of the children in the town into vampires, and the name that was given by this person appears to have been your name.
well, no, he didn't give a name, and one of the people there said that he looked exactly like you 50 years ago, but he was a younger man with a scar across a vertical, a long, tall, thin, long scar across the side of the entire face and which traversed the eye.
Although Zane tries very hard to keep his face unemotional as you give that description, you all got notice for a second there was his eyes widened, and you obviously get the distinct, you know for a fact that he has a horrible feeling knows what you're talking about, but at the same time he then seems to get control of himself and put a composure upon his face.
So I'm split between
Well-
knowing that you're a Ripper now. I'm split between family member that led you to this lifestyle or was attacked in revenge, or an enemy that is attempting to cause trouble for you.
Well, the style of the attack concerns me. That it is very reminiscent vampire that used to roam these areas when I was about your age, in fact. Went by the name of Count Orlov. Although we hunted we hunted high and low for the individual. He was always a step ahead of us, but he always intended. But his form of attack was to do exactly what you said, to bite a single person in a town and turn them, and then just leaving their chaos. He tended to favour the young and innocent as his targets. The
What's
fact that this
that?
is, and it's troubling. But as I say, we hadn't heard of him for many years. I mean, we hunted and killed off all his supposed followers, but we never tracked him down. It was believed that he had fled. That this type of attack is starting up again concerns me, for it implies that either the Count is back, or maybe someone else has taken up his mode of killing.
Sorry, what was the Count's name?
Count. Sorry, I've lost it myself.
Orlov.
Olaf?
Orlov. Oh, yeah, Count Orlov. Orlov, like that. But as you say, I mean, if he's back, then afraid, the fact
Did he
though,
look
the
like
fact-
you, or
he did not, and this is what concerns me. And he did not have a scar side of his face that implies that someone obviously was injured.
have you heard
First-
about the ongoings in London?
No,
We are quite-
as I say, no.
Quite remote here.
As I say, I mean, I live in this quiet village. It's
Well,
nice and peaceful
we've
here.
run into a odd situation. You've cursed know of Jack the Ripper.
Indeed, I have heard of him.
Well,
He was the
somehow
one. He was the one that started all that abominable stuff when back in our day, when we old worlders fought the monsters, we just did it with own skills and experience. He came, then
Yes,
this
well-
individual came along and created abominations. Went horribly wrong, didn't it? That's
For somehow he has
Yeah,
been
orders is proof
through
of
some
that.
devilish means he's been
Hey,
brought back. So something similar may have been done. Possibly have been done in this case as well. I mean, it still may be your enemy, and he may be simply trying to cause trouble for you, but could be something else.
as the conversation goes on, it is apparent that Zane is Zane is concerned about something, and eventually obviously with everything you're saying and everything, and the fact of his tradition and his beliefs and all that, he's obviously fighting some internal resistance inside himself. He says, "I'm afraid the description you have given concerns me greatly. For I know of a person God has described, and many a person has said that they remind them of me at a younger age. If what you're saying is true, then I fear that the worst has happened. My grandson." Grandson, he's like, I've got the name. I got the name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Vol. Why Vol? Say he.
Evo.
Oh yeah, thank you. He got such a scar a few years back, fighting. He claimed it was a wolf. It was probably to worry me that so it wasn't of more concerning format. And in fact, obviously, for some time afterwards, and I was kept on him, but the next full moon, nothing happened. So we do believe it's indeed. In fact, it is unusual. I haven't seen my grandson some time now. He usually comes by every so often, but I haven't seen him for about 6 months. I was concerned, but the lodge at Middlestrat said that he was on a mission. Hadn't reported in yet.
is your grandson one of us? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he took up the he followed was against my hopes for his life. He did follow Maya into the profession, but I haven't heard. I mean, I have tried making contact.
May I ask why it was against your hopes? I mean, it's a pretty noble thing to do. What we do.
But it is also a dangerous life, and he may not want his grandson involved in such danger.
Well, he can answer that.
He's young and impulsive, and I didn't think he'd take the care that's required to become a old ripper like mine. I feared he'd become a bold ripper.
A corrupted ripper?
No, bold as opposed to
A
old.
bold ripper.
There are old rippers and there are bold. There are old rippers and there are bold rippers, but there are none. There are no old bold rippers. The implication being.
Gotcha.
Yes, but indeed, but the last time well, the thing is, after 6 months had gone by, I contacted Mittelstadt again, the Mittelstadt Lodge again, about 4 weeks ago, but unlike any other time, they have not replied.
Where is the large? And that sounds unfortunate. I've sent runners to try and get some assistance from there.
Well,
But it sounds like
with luck, they
there
will
may be-
respond. They may be able to give us more information. But as I say, I don't have enough room to house you internally, but you're more than welcome to camp out my garden, and I can provide you food if you wish to wait here. The reply to return. But equally, if you'd rather stay in the inn, it's okay. But don't have the
We would not wish to impose, so we will stay at the inn unless you can possibly house one of us to keep watch so that you would not be in potential danger.
Why? I wonder why you think I'm in danger, but to placate the worries of a young and hopefully not bold individual, I will. Oh, yes, I do have a room that my grandson would stay in when he came to visit.
I'd like to stay in that room.
Okay, as I say, it's if one person wants to stay, he won't object. As I say, everyone else can get a room in the inn. It's there are enough rooms available to house all of you. The evening and the rest of the night passes uneventfully. It's mid morning.
Can I investigate? Can I investigate that room
Sure.
that his grandson stays in
Certainly make a notice check. No
at some
problem.
point?
Yeah, no, of course you can. You've got the whole night to do so.
I'm gonna. Shit.
It does seem to be. No, it's fine. It's a good. Basically, you don't find anything out of the ordinary. Trust me, you don't find anything out of the ordinary there. We spend any more pennies. It's a bad, but yeah, you do what you do. Well, I'd say anything out of the ordinary. You do find a loose floorboard under the bed, which inside there you find some probably very dried out garlic and holy symbol and some a vial that was labelled holy water but appears to be empty. Probably not. You don't think use. It's probably just a bad seal. It's evaporated away over time. But that's all you'll find. It's about mid-morning when the two riders return, and they report they were unfortunately unable to deliver the letter.
They pale riders.
Why?
The address you gave them is a burnt out.
Is what?
A burnt out ruin.
Okay.
They say apparently the building was destroyed in a fire last month on the night of the 29th of April. Also seem a bit feared by what they may have found out, and are quite happy to refund half the money in an attempt to get away from you quicker.
I wave it and say, keep it. I paid you for your services, and that was important information. Were there any rumors or anything that you heard while you were there?
Many fanciful tales that yes. No. We don't. They were fanciful tales, but we didn't take any trunk with it. Thank you for the money, but we must be heading back to our loved ones. They will be missing us, and with that, they sort of panic, get away from you, panically hop onto their
You
horses
call
and
the
gallop
rumors,
away.
I'll double your pay.
Thank
Not
God.
asking.
They're gone. It's obviously something spooked them, but you don't know what it is. Probably nothing. It's probably just superstitious folk around here. Wouldn't worry. Sure, it's all fine.
Right, so go find the old man and update him as to the situation.
Words, mere words, how
And-
terrible they were, how clear and vivid and cruel. One could not escape from them, and yet was subtly magic them to be. They seemed to be able to give plastic form to formless things. My word, Travis, you found a long one today. And to have a music of its own sweet, vivid, or vile, or lute. Mere words, but for anything so real as words. Naught but bellies must flow. With apologies to Oscar Wilde, and I mangled half of that, but who cares? Sorry, you give him the update. He is most concerned, and he obviously seems most concerned that his grandson may have been injured, killed in that fire, and basically you can see as you tell him that he's already starting to move around the room, grabbing items left, right, and centre. Picks up a backpack and he starts packing supplies, and he goes to a corner of the room and he picks up those leather gloves with long claws on them and pops them into the backpack. He walks over to another side of the room and picks up the mallet and the wooden stakes.
I'm glad for your enthusiasm, and I appreciate your assistance. But it's best if you don't go alone and go with us.
Spooky. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Generic Ripper. It's a deranged Ripper. It's not a problem.
It's a deranged stripper. What do they do?
A deranged Ripper. I didn't know if there was
Oh,
a
not a
generic.
deranged stripper. Okay.
I didn't know if there
My
was
My
a,
favorite
mind's it.
kind.
looking for a generic Ripper. Basically, you think you planned everything, and then everything goes a different way to the way you thought it would. All of a sudden, I now need to make a retard Ripper character.
Is it Tuesday already for you, Emily?
Okay.
Well, he doesn't need any rip protect because obviously
know.
he didn't.
No, I know. No, it's not that. I think he'll probably be an irregular, and then start him up from that.
If he's old, come on.
Okay, so
He probably didn't get it.
A veteran
Probably
and
didn't
then
get as much
add
trouble
older
as us.
ones.
Still,
yeah, the only I tried old world of it. All I got there was actually. I think that would be better. I think is that one. Yeah, that one works out better. So then, if I go to uncategorized, clear that out. Take the soldier in. I can change his name to. Anyway, while I'm doing this, what are the rest of you up to? Same tab back, and all I need to do is give him the elderly hindrance, and then that's it, really, because that will make him smarter. And that's all I need to do. You don't type hindrance into the hindrance tab. Okay. Elderly. Subtract 1 from running rolls. -1. Yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Okay. The only thing I need to do is find some assets for him. It's a good day's walk. It's 20 miles. I suspect that will take you less time than it will take me. So I suggest you go on ahead, and I'll make the best speed I can.
we've got a wagon or something, don't we?
You do actually, yeah.
It's
That's
like
the way life is, yeah.
Why don't you just ride along with us? There's space.
Okay, let's aim to break to the combat tracker as an ally. There he. Okay, it's so as to say, it doesn't. It's early evening. By the time you're all sorted out and you get yourselves to Beetle start, and as I say, it's a big town. And you head towards say it's called. So yeah, you basically easy enough to with Zane with you. You don't need to ask around. He can take you straight to the lodge. Brand plants. You take. Yeah. When you basically when you get there, you do find that the entire the right in the middle of the on the street is what you imagine was quite an impressive building, size wise at least. It appears to have been totally burnt to the ground.
Well, that's not good.
Lane is obviously quite upset at the sight of this. Starts knocking on nearby doors and asking things desperately.
What's he asking?
What happened? Has anyone seen his grandson? Let's give him some persuasion. He hasn't got persuasion. I'll find out what happened. Well, he's obviously too panicked, but Aldous, obviously you asking around to get a bit more information. Apparently, yes, so as the fire took place on the 29th of April, which is a Monday, it almost exactly 4 weeks ago. The fire was fierce. Of course, apparently the fire was fierce and burned with green flames at times, which definitely scared certain people. Any attempts to douse the flames just seemed to make the fire grow worse. It took more than 15 minutes for the fire to engulf the house. Would have given anyone inside the house who wasn't trapped by the fire time to escape, but apparently no one fled the building, and it took 3 days for the heat to cool enough before anyone could get inside the ruins to search for bodies. And inside they found 9 bodies, a number of animal bodies as well.
They found 9 bodies. What?
9 bodies and a number of
Animal bodies.
animal bodies as well, and that appears to be where some people were quite upset because some of the bodies that were found, the remains, seemed to be very distressing.
What kind of animals were they?
Well, the locals don't know.
I'm assuming they were buried.
Well, the animal bodies probably weren't, but the human bodies were buried in a shared grave because they couldn't identify the corpse. Orders have got the raise. You do get an address or of a doctor that was called into a coroner, I should say, that was called in to attend to the
Well, I
bodies.
would suggest that we go talk to the doctor when the rest of the party's ready.
Some notice checks. You're heading towards the doctor. Yep, all seems good. Getting to the
That seems like fine.
getting to the doctor's house. Dr. Carl Shoot. He, yeah. What? Obviously, at the one of the he has a servant that answers the door when you ask to see the doctor. You're led in, and he was a quite refined man in his mid 40s, and he asked how he can assist you. And take it back to see 6 of you standing together. He can't begin to imagine what type of condition or problem requires 6 people to come at once. Once you explain things, I'm sure he'll be helpful.
Investigating the fire.
It's telling that obviously that sort of thing doesn't happen around here, that he doesn't require any more clarification. Nah. It was a bad business that was. So the fire seems to have burnt intensely hot. I believe the mention of green flames and the fact that water added onto it means that there was some sorts of science lab with chemicals somewhere in the building. But the interesting thing I found is although each body was burnt completely and utterly, the point that identifying the bodies other than they were male or female from the charred bones that was impossible. I have reason to believe that the bodies were dead before the fire started. The way they were found, due to the way they were found, it doesn't appear that something happened so fast that they didn't have a chance to react to the fire. They don't appear to be scattered around the building as if trying to escape the fire, and there are no signs of distress or action in the way their bodies were found. It looks like they were, I don't want to use the word staged, but it does almost look like they were positioned before the fire began. But obviously, any mention of that was not wanted to be heard by the town council. It was just a tragic fire that burned fiercely and hotly, and unfortunately, tragic loss of life.
Can you describe to us how the bodies were arranged?
They all appeared to be in one room together. The lowest part of the building, which is what I find strange, in the basement. As I say, it's almost as if the place that would have taken longest for the fire to reach. This, of course, the fire was started in the basement, but from the descriptions that was given, that is not the case. It appears to, yes, it also, it was a large room. It appeared to have a number of cages in the room. Say there was a number of animal bodies, mostly wolf in nature. However, one appears to be something like the likes of which I couldn't explain, and again was obviously decided with many superstitious people still living around here, we would just be quietly disposed of. It appeared to be a strange hybrid of human. Very strange, but as I say, it seemed that all the bodies we found were all recovered in a single room in the basement. The reason I say they appear.
Aldous is upset that there were wolves that were damaged.
As I say, they oh, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds really strange, but if I have to be honest, I suppose if you really want to know how they're positioned, there were 9 bodies, and I suppose if you work out their positioning of the bodies, and with that, he sort of see if we can see if we can actually images, blank image, the image, spring mode. One body was curved thusly, the second body was curved like that, another body was like that, another body was laying that way, another body was lying like that. Next body.
Spelling a name.
Is there a visual for this?
Sorry, did it not share? Shared.
No.
Oh, there's something. Maybe it's just slow. Sorry.
And two more bodies like
There it
so,
is.
and then the other two bodies like that.
Spelling a name.
It says Tommy.
Olav. Olav. Is it some version of Olav?
Tommy.
Orlov.
Mother. It's spelled wrong.
Orlov.
And obviously that you sound the idea that the name is Orlov Cole obviously does cause Zane to flinch, shock.
Is the vampire's name Orlov or Orlova? Or is that how it is? Oh, 4 letters or 5 letters, I mean?
Orlov.
Okay. Orlov. Yeah.
Bingo.
So the bodies are in spell out Orlov. Is that Orlov's signature? Or is somebody trying to leave us a clue?
The Benny's rip. I certainly will, boy howdy. You don't know.
Orlov's
Because
standing right next to you.
at the mention of Orlov, the doctor goes, Orlov, that's strange. It's strange.
And what would be strange?
He goes to his desk and opens a drawer and starts sort of rummaging through what appears to be a selection of letters and stuff. And eventually he goes, "What? It's something I had through. I thought the illustrations were impressive, and I thought I'd give the picture to my niece the next time I saw her, but that's if they live too far away to have brought them here to see it." He basically goes, here it is. He picks up a piece of paper, which it appears to, and hands it to you. It appears to be a colourful playbill that seems to have obviously been printed up for a circus Orlov, saying it was in basically printed up and stating that they were in town for 3 nights, and the final night the circus was in town.
And when was this circus here?
A month ago.
April 29th.
Yes.
How long was the circus? How long was the circus there? Like a week or 3 days? Or
The circus was there for a week. Yes. Yeah. And the night of the fire
We
was
know-
the last night of the last show night.
Do we know where the circus departed to, or which direction it went?
In fact, you do.
Okay.
Apparently they were due to travel. They were due to do another performance in Tannwaldhausen this week. Would anyone like to make a common knowledge check? Tamwaldhausen is the after Mutilstad. So Tamwaldhausen is the next their next big town as you head towards the Black Forest. It has a Ripper Lodge in it.
How far away is it?
You can get there in a couple. It's about 40 miles. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your assistance. Tip him a little bit, and then it's like, we need to go, gentlemen.
In fact, yes, the show started tonight on the 24th, and the last show is scheduled to be the 27th. You reckon you can get there by the 26th?
Just in time for the next fire. Sounds good. Let's mosey.
Oh, we're not moseying. We drive the horses hard
Indeed.
and push to get there.
Yeah. Well, as I say, because of the distance and the fact you have to rest the horses and everything, the Saturday will be the journey, and you arrive at Tamwaldhausen it's midway through the. Actually, if you're really pushing the horses hard, I'll be nice and say you arrive late on the 25th. But it is late. It's close to midnight when you get there.
Head for the Ripper's Lodge.
Okay, you head to the Ripper's Lodge. Yes, this is a smaller lodge compared to Mutilstad's and lodge, but obviously once you get there, you find it currently seems to be okay. Quiet, but okay.
That's fine. Knock. Get in.
They do seem a bit concerned and anxious, and obviously, once you identify yourselves, that does seem to calm them down a bit. It does seem that the fire has shaken them. They also go on to say that over the last that was the third fire in 3 months. It's the third lodge that's been destroyed in this area in the last 3 months.
Oh, the previous location was a lodge also?
Yes, two more of the outlying lodges around the Black Forest. Apparently, but one was lost in February. It burnt down on the Monday, the 25th of February, and another lodge burnt down on Monday, the 25th. And then with the fire occurring, yeah, the other lodge, which they're now they are getting quite paranoid because they're worried what will happen to them this Monday because all the other lodges nearby have been destroyed.
I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news, but we do believe that you are next on the list. And then I go through explaining why, the circus and what have you.
Indeed, well,
It sounds like they're already concerned.
But that is what we were. Yeah, in fact, goes yes, indeed. I'm afraid to say you are not the first Rippers to tell us this theory.
Who was the other Ripper?
Oh well, at the beginning of the month, Zane Debrek arrived. He was shocked and distressed and upset that his lodge had been destroyed, and he mentioned he was hunting an old family enemy and hadn't tracked down what was going on, but he rested with
Zane
us for.
direct with us?
Sorry, not Zane Debrek, Evo Debrek.
Okay.
I do apologise. My mistake. He spent one night to rest to recuperate and then headed out, saying he would return within the week. If he got any more information, and has not returned yet. So that would have been that would have been beginning of May. So 4 weeks ago, in fact. You're in the.
He may have been turned. We're not sure in investigating.
And well, as I say, he mentioned something about the circus, and one's come to town. So as you can imagine, we were intrigued and concerned. And they'd had their first show last night, and the more experienced group of our team attended the show yesterday and haven't returned. Therefore, we were barricading ourselves in. Now you're here.
I think it might be time to go and visit the circus.
Do you have I would suggest extracting anything critical and vacating to an unknown location. Or better for the building to burn than for you to burn with the building.
Well, so we were told to fortify the place, but if they are willing to. If you're going out.
I'm sure that Evo has warned the other locations, and it's still warned the other location, and it's still burned. And he may, I don't know if he did it for the first one or not, but it seems likely. And better to let, like I said, better to let the lodge burn than for you to burn with the lodge. So you cannot you cannot move the lodge, I'm assuming. It is not, cannot get up on chicken legs and run off.
What if we speak to Baba Yaga, maybe?
If the lodge burns, you burn with it.
Indeed.
So I would suggest getting anything critical that cannot be replaced, that is transportable, and then move or hide. Let the lodge burn, save your lives, because you are more important than the lodge.
Well, given that they can see the logic of what you're saying, is they basically make it clear that if you're going to attack the circus at night, they really ought to come with you to back you up.
Doesn't mean that that they still won't get here and.
Well, yeah, no, exactly. But if they're with you, then obviously the lodge won't. They won't be in the lodge if it's.
Yes, allowing them to come might not hurt. They would know who is regular people in the city and who is part of the circus and simply hiding in the crowd.
All right.
Lone Wolf gave me a
I'm
bear.
assuming not everyone is necessarily combat capable as others. So those who are most capable can come with us, and those who are less capable should evacuate the stuff.
Sounds reasonable. I was going to.
Carl just got uninvited.
You can uninvite yourself if you really want to, Carl, but I don't think that was the intent.
I'm inviting myself back.
There are scholars and researchers, medics. You know, they do not necessarily do what I do. The
Yes. No, I understand exactly what you're saying.
becoming a doctor is demanding enough on time. I have goals that I am working towards.
And you don't like competition because Carl has medical abilities?
Okie dokie.
I do not want to share the resources, would be more appropriate.
You don't want to share resources.
I am the research. It is hard enough getting research materials. Wasting it on.
Everyone has to get started somehow, even you.
Okay. Let's see, August.
Yes, sir.
I'm just giving you all an irregular. There you go. Bronze is not here, so we'll put him. Hold. Carl didn't get an irregular. Let's give Carl an irregular. There you go. You get five. Basically, yeah. They pack, while others are packing up the lodge. Five rippers. Apparently, I've just found a record irregulars. Will come with you. Decide to go to the circus.
I am not seeing my irregular on my character sheet.
That's probably because of that, and probably that doesn't work because I think I actually have to add them as allies to you guys and then add them, don't I? Otherwise, you
Correct,
can't
you
control
do.
them. Yeah.
Put them in the party sheet, and then we can drag them from the party
Yes,
sheet.
I will. I will do so. See, I forget these little quirks that of changes. It doesn't matter how many.
Amazing functionality. You mean amazing?
No. Because in the old days, you could just drag them in, couldn't you? It worked. Don't get me wrong; it works better the way it does now. I don't disagree. In the old days, you could just drag them in because they were all copies of each other. Now they're individuals. You actually have to take them. So, right, on the party sheet under other tab, I don't know which, or other tab, you should find party irregulars. What you need to do is each of you needs just to drag one of those to your main tab on your character sheet and put them in your allies.
Are they named differently so that we know which ones are ours?
Of course, by all means, give them names.
Once you rename them on your character sheet. Yeah.
Rename them on your. Once you drag one to your allies tab, then please, by all means, rename it.
And then when it goes back to the party sheet, it doesn't get renamed again.
It should do.
It remembers the name you give it. Yeah.
It will remember the name you gave it, and more importantly, when I add it back to the combat tracker, it will basically should be assigned to you as an extra under your control. I've still got 2 irregulars left.
Yeah, I'm trying to drag it and it's not dragging.
You got to drag the black and white icon thing.
Oh, is it the black and white?
I was waiting.
The funny little black
there
thing.
we go. Okay.
Thing that doesn't look like what it's meant to be.
Yeah, I knew what you meant when you said black and white thing.
You knew what I meant. I know you did because I just see you pull it over there.
I've got one left. Who hasn't got one?
That's me. I got a cat in my fucking face.
Yeah, he's blaming it on the cat. Blame it on the cat. You know what I mean?
GM intervention has completed.
See
The
any,
cat got
Cat has
immunity.
your- A cat has
now
your
I don't
irregular.
see. Yeah, he does. He's got my daughter's immunity. I've been trying to let him go.
He's got immunity.
Immunity.
He does. He
Right.
does indeed. Okay, so you did it for me.
I did it for you
Sorry.
because I'm a nice chap like that. So in the meantime, let me know when you've renamed them all, and I'll add them back to the party.
Oh, we can
sheet.
rename them at any time you like. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you can add them now, and we can rename them later.
Right. Okay. Let's
Once they're yours, you can do what you like with them.
menu, add to tracker, add allies. The allies should be added to the combat tracker, and now they should all be added. It's under your control. Ah,
Bojack Silverstar.
and then I can drag the entire party.
I'm just gonna name all of mine Himiny.
Actually, what is interesting is obviously, oh yeah, but they still got the same token for the eye. But did we work out? Did we work? But I couldn't remember where it was when I was trying to make the video the other day. Where did we work out where it happened to the old-fashioned letters? Where they're stored now?
They're still there. They're just on the letters. Yeah.
But yeah, when I type letters, I only get the FGGM symbol base letters, which are the ones where we can't read. I can't.
I think they removed the rule set ones for Savage Worlds. Now there's just the default single letters.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened because I can't get any letters apart from the white ones. I can't get the nice old rules.
So they changed something about the letters. I forget what, but
Made them high res. They're still there. They haven't gone anywhere. I use them all the time.
The typing letters doesn't do it for me, so I don't know what's going on.
Type in letter.
that's because you need to letter, I think.
You type it in letters instead of letter.
Well, no, FG base symbol letters only gives me the grey ones that everyone complained about when I used them the other way. I don't appear to have them anymore because they used to be under rule set, didn't they? Used to go into rule set and you'd have the rule set,
Yeah,
but
but
they're not there.
They removed those ones, and now there's just the universal letters.
Try medium instead. Let's see if that works. Letter tokens, medium. Yeah, see, if I type letter, it doesn't find them, but if I type medium, it does find them. Where's the? Don't ask me. Why? Okay, as long as I remember, I just need to type medium. I'll be okay. Now I can change the tokens, so you've all got your individual tokens. Share the map. You have a circus. Okay. Let's put it in player preview mode so I can see everything. So obviously you're just off the map at the moment. You're approaching the circus, but I can't put you any further off the map. I've got you there. So it's very quiet. In the distance, you can hear the water lapping. The circus is set up by the lake. Chance to do anything special before you get onto the map. I will allow that. Only one round of prep.
Are there any civilians around?
It's around. It's about 1 a.m, so no.
Okay.
Actually, make notice checks. Actually, that's a good point. Make notice checks. It's Bartholomew. So far, you're the only one who hears it. Yeah. Does anyone? Yeah. It's sound based. If anyone gets bonuses on sound based notice checks. Otherwise, so Bartholomew, you're the only one. Actually, you get the impression, from a noise you heard, which sounded like sort of shocked gasping, that sort of panicked breathing that does seem to stop quite quickly. That maybe there were some civilians around, but they might not be around anymore.
Interesting.
As in, okay.
I think someone just got killed.
So I am going to chance to start with Aldous. I'm going to give you a round zero, as it were, because you're about to burst onto the scene, as it were. But if you want to prep before you burst on the scene, I'll give you the chance to do so now. Aldous.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay. Gets us
I
to
can shape change when I do start my turn, so I'm fine.
Paul.
No, I guess I'm good to go. I guess I'd pull out a weapon, just a dagger or whatever.
Fine, Sir Bartholomew.
I will activate my goggles or sensor.
Okay. You. Very useful. Concealed any? Turn that on. And now you've done it as well. That's fine. I'll turn it off. That's not a problem. That
Got a
brings us.
9.
Yep, you got a 9, which is with a raise. Tom.
I can see.
We're not shooting
Yeah,
everyone today, so I'm gonna get me.
Oh, and they have to be insight. Okay.
Make sure more weapons are ready and
No
I'll
problem.
just wait. Yeah.
Okay, and that. Last but not least,
I've given my
Ow.
irregular Bobby a token, but it's only on my character sheet, not on the
well, yeah, because you called it irregular Bobby, I left it as an I. But if you want it to be B for Bobby, it's to be.
I don't care. I changed it to a lovely, interesting thing. You can see it on my character sheet.
Yeah, I'm not using that token.
Just to double check, does it reveal anything that might be hiding or invisible?
Range of smarts.
Yeah.
So,
That's for casting. Once it's been cast, he has that vision, basically.
yeah, true. Give you that. No.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it won't be useful. Okie dokie. So so before I roll for initiative, let's assuming you wish to attempt a stealthy approach, you can make stealth checks. Otherwise, I'll just roll for initiative on the sounds that you come charging in and they hear you. Okay, we got a 5 and a 5.
Stealth, are we doing?
If you want to move quietly in, yes, which might give
I'll
you
try.
surprise. Okay. Okay, that's absolutely fine.
Because I haven't got my guns out, you see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Jesus Christ.
thanks to Tom's critical fail, as you're coming in, he trips over that part of this wagon here and crashes
Way
to
to
the
go,
floor.
Tommy.
Crashes to the floor with a loud thump, causing the various knickknacks and glass jars and everything that's on sale on this looking thing start crashing to the ground in a cacophony of sound that will quite obviously cause everyone here to be alerted, but that's fine. So we'll
Way
just
to go, dude.
we'll just deal for initiative and take it at. Oh, look at that! Take it as the cards lie. So Zane DeBrek got a Joker. He's on your side, so it should have given one to everyone. Joker was dealt to villain. Oh, of course. No. Okay, let's take away that Benny that I just gave myself, which is unfortunate. Well, I didn't. The game gave me a Benny.
You could have given yourself that Benny for being so honest.
I will take it off the wild. I will have to take Bennies off the wild cards, of course, because they're not supposed to get a Benny. Okay, so I'll take it off all the wild cards. I shall then give myself a Benny because I've been told to give myself a Benny. And then I will give the players Bennies because one of your fellows got a Joker. Okay, so where is Zane? I can't map. Get to add him. Put him there. There he is. Okay, he is going to charge in, desperately shouting loudly at the top of his voice his grandson's name. As he does so, two workers burst. Two workers basically come out from this tent here and start advancing towards him. Zane sees them and closes on them. Wait, the workers. Okay, Zane. Basically. He's charging it. Apparently, he's got I gave him a rifle, so he's going to. He attempts to stick a bayonet into one of these individuals. There's no effect, which is unfortunate. I tell you what, you know that Benny I got. I'm going to spend it on him. Fails miserably.
Oh, booger.
Doesn't crit fail. Okay, that gets us to Sir Bartholomew and Jim.
Isn't he a wild card?
Who's Zane?
Yeah. Oh. He's going to die.
Yeah.
All
This he
right,
probably will.
all right, so Zane stabbed a worker and
Failed to stab
it
a
looked like
worker. The
failed to
individual,
stab a worker.
yeah, the individual, the individual he tried to stab laughs and says something in a accent that gives you the distinct impression that he's a Cossack.
All right, so he missed, but didn't have a weapon that didn't deal physical damage.
Physically just missed. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because we've been running into stuff that's immune to stuff.
Indeed.
That's why I need to.
Yeah, you rolled a 3.
Community.
All right. Well, I know we're going up against the vampires, so I will. Give people smite. Yeah. We've got actual allies. We've got a shitload of allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Did someone show up? 1. Okay, no, 3 people. All right, smite. Where did I put my smite? There it is.
France shouldn't be on the map. Well, I got 11 when I should have got 10.
Okay, so. All right. Eldest Carl, Thethia, and Tom. So 4 guys, so +3, 5 power points. And am I targeting him?
Carl, might be quicker.
Yes.
It might be quicker to just. Well, you're doing fine, so I'll leave you alone.
There you go. And
Oh,
I will
which is
stay
yourself.
back.
Is that correct? Oh, yours.
No, I did not target myself.
That's fine. I was just checking that. Okay, you've got Jim. Jim is armed with a pistol. Him up there.
Bartholomew, your worker is awaiting.
Maybe
Sorry,
he's just.
forgot about him.
That's okay.
What does he even have?
Has a pistol. Actually, then hold up. They know where they were coming tonight. But why did? Oh, because I have to do that and that, perchance. Yeah. Trying to add the stake on, but it doesn't. Okay, maybe this open up the character sheet. Go to combat. Do that works. Brilliant. Okay, he's also. Yeah, there we go. I've just given him a steak. He looked hungry, so I gave him a steak.
I see what you did there.
Wow, he's a good shot. He fires. That's the end of that individual. Bob on the tracker. That. There. Bob has got. There's the map. Bob has been dead as well. Then let's go down to Charlie. Combat. What? Where's Charlie? Why did Charlie have?
Why would Charlie be ahead of me?
Why is what did you rename? I think you renamed something. Went funny there. Three. Main.
There's still a Charlie and party allies
That's what the problem is. Yes.
belonging to Aldous.
Yeah. Don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what happened there. I put him on my sheet. You put him on my sheet. I didn't even do it.
I know. I don't know what's happening there. It certainly did. Certainly did put him on your sheet. He suddenly vanished when I tried to add. There's Charlie added. Charlie says, "Don't go wrong." There we go. British, you won't get that reference. Charlie says.
Yeah, I'll get that reference.
Charlie was a cartoon
Freaky
cat.
adverts.
They were very creepy. Stop looking listen adverts, weren't they? Charlie says, "Don't get run
What are you
over."
talking about?
Oh, it was a child safety cartoons from my childhood about teaching you to stop, look, and listen. Charlie was a cartoon cat. It was very disturbing.
And got hit?
No. Charlie was the sensible one, but it was still very disturbing.
Okay, I'm looking at this. I mean, I heard Charlie, so I'm paying attention. I just don't see it. I don't see it on the tracker, and I don't see it on.
No, don't worry.
the map.
Don't worry, no, it was because it was Charlie. It got me confused. Okie dokie. Right. Orlov summons a swarm of bats. You hear screeching as hundreds of bats fly down from the night sky. Action with success. With arrays applies to both.
We don't even know where we don't even see him, do we?
Do not.
That's how effective the bats are.
Indeed.
Oh, he's there now.
Yeah, he steps out of the tent and summons a swarm of bats to fly around him. And then, whoops, that's actually that's all he did because he moved to get outside the tent. Okay, worker number 6, attack Zane with his saber. Missing. Worker number 7, fire a rifle. Tommy. Miss. Gunshot cracks out in the night. Worker number 8 to run because he was working far away. Therefore, actually run to there and take a shot at Aldous. Why not?
Hey,
And miss. It brings us to Tom.
now is Tom prone for coming in and tripping?
No, I just
Um,
kicked a can. I didn't trip over.
he didn't
Yeah, he
trip
tripped
up.
over. He didn't fall down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just woke him up. I've heard gunshots. You know what this means, don't you? Means I'm allowed to shoot.
Probably does.
Why does it smell like gasoline out here?
Tom, with incredible
Okay.
accuracy, shoots over Zane's head and right into the forehead of the worker attacking Zane, who doesn't seem that perturbed as he dies.
So his gunshots sound like swords, huh?
Uh,
Savage Worlds does not actually lend itself to weapon-specific attacks because I
No,
tried
it
it out.
doesn't. The way
I
it
tried it out.
works, it doesn't.
It doesn't work. You normally get the sound effects after the hit, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? So I gave
That's
up.
right.
I gave up.
That's why for mine I added like cheers.
Yeah.
So like it's like a hit. Like
Yeah. So if you pay attention, you get a sound effect for a hit and a different sound effect for a hit with a raise. Chose to do instead.
right. Indeed.
Actually, I don't think I've changed it on this one, but I did it on the Savage Pathfinder sound effect. Now, when people play Conviction on Savage Pathfinder, the rule set goes ooh. It works better, I think. Okay, Bob. Yeah, who's that? Bob moves to there. Bob moves to basically the wagon Bob's moved to has a little sign on it. It says what's it say? Ileana, fortune teller. Get the impression that obviously that's one of the side attractions for the circus. Aldous, you're up, sir.
Okay. Well, all this, seeing as how we're in the middle of this shit now, all this is going to go ahead and do that first. And
He's a werewolf.
now Zane.
May well be inclined to attack you if he sees that.
Well, I guess that's all that I can do. So I will go to there.
Okay.
As I don't see another option.
Okay. Are you bounding over all the items and sort of bounding into the tent, or are you staying on the outside of the tent? There is a flap there.
Yeah, I'll pop into the I'll pop into the tent just to kind of stay out of sight.
Entering
Oh,
the
wait a
tent.
second. Wait, can I retcon? Can I retcon that for a second? Well,
Well,
not now because I'm there.
the point is, you
So
burst into the tent and you can attack the acrobat
Yeah.
number 2 if you want to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up. I'm just waiting to see that take. I don't. There it goes.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to had a bit of a pause there.
Yeah. Are you experiencing the delay with things opening up on the tracker still?
Oh yeah, that's what the pause was, because I was opening up the stats for the acrobat. I was checking something. Okay. Make a notice check. Wolf now.
Who's that? Everybody
Okay.
or
No, just Aldous,
Just
because Aldous is a wolf now. He can make a note. He can make a scent-based notice check. Notice should be better. The -2 doesn't apply to your nose. Well, as you enter this tent, you realise that both of these acrobats are in your wolf form. Both these acrobats are reefed in the scent of death. In fact, actually, you can also smell very fresh blood in this tent, as if something or someone has recently bled in this tent.
Okay. Does the 5 hit him?
A 5. The acrobat. No, a 5 will not hit.
All right, then I'm gonna throw a Benny.
Before you throw the... Oh, you've got him targeted. That's fine.
Jesus fucking Christ! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, myth and you myth again.
That should be a hit.
I think he's upset. Okay, that's a hit and a miss. Roll for damage. Okay. You shake the acrobat.
And can I give out a familiar whine to let them know that they're vampire acrobats in here?
I don't see why not.
So you guys would know from that whine that indeed the
Vampires.
what
In
I've
a
en-
dog voice, yeah.
what I've encountered in there are vampiric.
Oh, vampires! Oh!
Yeah.
Your
Oh.
your ally Charlie is up.
All right. Except I don't see him on the map, so I can't move him.
Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. Also, he's got the wrong token. Let's sort that out as well. There we go.
Well, it's I for immunity though, so that makes sense.
There's Charlie. I've just added him to the map.
Okay.
I need to give him a steak because he doesn't have one. He's looking very hungry. Tish. Oh, he's got one. He has got a steak. Charlie's got a steak. We're okay.
I tried to roll run. It didn't take. There it goes. Okay, so you can go another 12 or another 6 rather.
He could go another 7 technically. He's only moved 5 inches to there by my.
Okay.
Charlie run into the tent. Oh, he jumped back to there for me for some reason. There we go. He bursts into the tent, stake in hand. Go for it.
Yep. Yeah, sorry. So now, because you can't double click on the goddamn tracker anymore, I got to do it from here. Why is that? Why did they change that? You used to be able to double click the tokens on the tracker and to open the sheet.
Angel says, please let the bennies flow, please. I think they'll probably need them, won't they? Thank you. Okay, he gets there out of puff with the stake, but he fails to do much more than that.
Does he have a Benny? Can I spend a Benny on him?
And what? They're extras. They don't have bennies.
Can I spend a Benny on him?
No, you can't. Unless you've got... Well, I don't think there's even an edge that lets you spend bennies on extras. But anyway, if anyone's got the command edge or anything like that, they will apply.
That's a mean DM.
That's the rules. Sorry, I pressed my shortcut.
That's
by
what
mistake.
you get for trying to advance my turn.
No, I pressed a shortcut. I was trying to just click on something and I pressed the wrong shortcut. So
Yeah, you tried to pass my turn.
Tatsuya, you're up, sir. Along with Gregory Burgermeister.
Okay, Tatsuya.
There are vampires in here, Tatsuya.
Yeah, they're vampires. I figured as much. Well, the workers aren't, but there are vampires. So let us start with a little bit of a dart. Tatsuya is going to come over this direction. Give worker number 1 the chop.
What number one ever done to you?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out why something wasn't working. So I had myself slightly distracted.
Well, since we got a few of these, let's drop a couple. There
Yeah.
we go. Still gonna be a miss. Dang it. Come on. Really? Grr. Fine, I've spent half my bennies. I guess I'm just gonna miss. That's what I get for running. Oh well.
That's the unfortunate thing. Okay,
I run over there and make a wild charge and a wild chop and miss terribly.
It's terrible.
George is going to step forward just a little bit. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, that's a lot of bit. Step forward to there and give worker number 8 a shot.
Okay. Oh. Yep.
Bang. Ooh, we hit.
He hits.
He hits quite well.
It's very well. That number 8 is incapacitated. Before you, I was about to say before you had your turn, but it doesn't matter.
Tommy shoots it. Tommy shot one in the head. He just goes, and then this guy gets like a little tagged, and it's like drama queen.
I need Gregory to make a spirit check.
Gregory needs to make a spirit check. Uh-oh, Gregory.
Okay, he's. I'm afraid he's going to panic because unfortunately.
Actually, no, because he's brave. He's got the brave.
Oh,
edge.
he's got the brave edge
+2.
+2, so he's okay. I just need to check the fear modifier. Hang on a second. Yeah, good. He's fine. He's of course they're rippers. He's brave. Basically, he was obviously he takes the shot and then he notices the tiger that's in that cage over there, prancing around, looking like like a tiger. It basically, after he takes a shot and looks again at the tiger looks a bit different. If I click on this, I can share with everyone what the tiger looks like.
Tony.
Yeah, he's been hitting the gym, hasn't he? Damn.
Yes, they're great.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Gregory's going to
that?
start
I'm
patting his
assuming they
pocket
have
to see if you-
frosted flakes. in
Where's
England.
that tiger?
Gregory's going to start
He's on
patting
the
his
map now.
pockets to see if you remember to bring silver bullets.
Where's that tiger?
Due north.
On your 6.
Okay. Taxia will be attacked by a saber thrust. A
My
Cossack.
connection is bad. I'm not getting good audio.
She is shaken as he barely parries a saber thrust. Unfortunately, well, Tetsu might have first strike, but he's shaken, isn't he? Spend a Benny to unshake and perform a first strike, assuming you have first strike.
Oh, of course I have first strike.
Okay, so as the second one advances up to you, you can attack it. You unshake and go to attack.
Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I'm used to people running up on me, huh?
Evidently.
Oh,
Love it.
come on. Really? No.
I love the way it's your portrait, but because of the combat tracker, the last person you activated was the NPC. It reckons it's you doing it. Yeah. There we go. It's back to the. It's back to the. Okay, I'm going to have this worker advance this way. 7 there. Allows him to take a pot shot. Zane. Shaking Zane. Basically, Zane's shaken as a bullet very closely. Comes very close to hitting him. And I'm going to have this one move this way to here. He can fire his rifle to you and miss. Once
Would have been fun if he'd shot his buddy.
it would have been interesting, but it would, I say, if he'd managed that, yeah. If I'd rolled a 1, he would have done, but he didn't. So, okay, at this point, out of another tent, 3 dancing girls emerge. They are literally sort of dancing as they come out.
So they're literally dancing girls.
They are literally dancing girls, yes. I was going to say backflipping, but that's what the actors do. Okay. And then basically, with a roar and the sound of bending metal, Simba, it doesn't bother opening the door. He literally just bends the bars, comes out his cage. Then Elena, the fortune teller, kicks open the doors to her wagon and basically fires a black beam of energy at Bob.
Bob! What about Bob?
Bolt's a single power point still, isn't it? Yes, it is. Bolt is a single power point. Bolt is engulfed by a beam of black energy. Unfortunately, he's only shaken by it.
The toughness on these guys is wrong.
Is it?
He obviously has more than a toughness 1.
Certainly should. But even though the damage only shook him. Okay.
That's okay.
Toughness should be 5. Is it 1?
Immunity.
It's 5 in that
Should
case.
be 6 total. They have 1 armor.
Okay, I shall do that. Obviously, first, however, re-rolling.
I'm getting really bad audio. Am I the only one?
Yep.
Might just be you. Unless it's me that's breaking up all the time.
I don't know. It sounds all right to me.
That
Okay.
sounds fine here too.
That's I re-spent a belly, and that's the end of Bob.
Harsh.
He's encased in the black energy, and then when it dissipates, there is no Bob. It would have been a longer scream, but that's all it was able to do before he was.
He didn't even get a chance to scream probably because he died. Didn't even see it coming.
He was just engulfed by the black beam, and then just dust falls to the floor. Okay, that brings us to acrobat number 1, who literally does cartwheels, backflips over, and then attempts to bite Charlie. Missing. Yeah, let's fix Charlie's toughness. Should be 6. It should be 5. Ooh, it should be 5. Oh, for crying out loud, 5. 6 with a 1 in there. It should be. So there we are. That's Charlie's toughness fixed. Put in toughness 655 at 1. Now I'm going to bite Aldous. That hits. Okay, so this acrobat literally backflips onto Aldous' back and literally just bites a chunk of flesh out of Aldous. Starts lapping up the blood. If wound is a wound.
That aggression's not going to stand.
However, Aldous' tough hide prevents the sharp teeth from breaking through and pouring blood. That brings us to Carl.
Okay, I'm afraid I'm maybe missing part of the conversation, but here goes. Carl is going to sprint, so he's going to run. If that's not very good. So he's not going to be able to move very far. But he's going to move 3, 4, 5 toward the tent. And then for Kojak, I can't seem to. Oh, maybe I can now. Yeah, I can't seem to target with Kojak. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I just doesn't show it. Okay, so Kojak is going to use his pistol to attack Ileana.
Absolutely fine.
There we go. And it might be a hit. No.
Well, he didn't run.
Oh, he doesn't get an extra die, does he?
He didn't.
Oh, and
run.
I can't use anything to boost him.
He didn't run, so he didn't run, so it's a hit.
I couldn't hear that.
He didn't run, so it's a hit.
So he misses.
No, he hits.
And then he's going to run after Carl.
Hello.
He said he hits.
Which would be...
He can't hear.
He can't hear.
Here.
Yeah, we can hear him, but he can't hear us, apparently.
And that's about as exciting as it gets.
Whisper him. Send him some spam.
He wasn't running. Yeah, he walked. Sorry, he just walked. He wasn't running. Right.
Or just let him keep going.
So he hit? Oh. Okay, well then I'll do the damage. Did not realize that. Okay. Damage for combat for the
You think
pistols coming up.
actually no Discord when you put when you
Oh,
turn
that's
on your
gonna be
headphones, deafen, does it mute you as well? Yeah, it does. So you can't deafen yourself but not mute yourself. Okay, Ileana's been hit. Okay, well she's going to have to spend a penny on that.
Tell them to
And fail.
disconnect and reconnect. Tell them to disconnect and reconnect. That might help with the sound issue. That's one of the things that
Oh, I
Elspeth
didn't
always
look.
has
Did you
happen.
say he's deafened himself?
Wow, my audio is horrible.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
You guys are running. You guys all sound like synthesizers.
Yeah, your audio's crap. You need to reboot it.
Okay, well I'll do that now. I'll try reconnect.
Wow, took both of the NPCs bennies to get around that one. Okay, Carlos Marcos the Strongman. Hello, can you hear us now?
So Kojak is going to run after Carl, or proceed after Carl, not run. He should get to run another spot. So whatever.
I don't think he can hear us.
Because he has better movement. I think.
I wonder if he's managed to turn his headphones off.
No, he said he's getting stuff through, but we're breaking up really bad on his side.
That's very true. That's very true. He did say that.
Okay, headphones.
And it must not be an
It's a bad
internet
connection or
problem because we can hear him just fine.
Not sure what's going on. Actually, I'm going to reboot. I'm going to reboot. I'll be back on Discord in a moment.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a Discord issue.
Yeah.
I've had it happen to me a couple times.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it, that his transmit is brilliant, but his receive is non-existent.
It's garbage. Yeah. His downflow is.
Okay, this is not good for you guys. The bad guys.
Lovely.
The bad guys got jokers. Both of them, which means Irina, the fortune teller, just got back both the jokers she spent last round. Right.
Just remembered something. Spirit checks.
Oh yeah, spirit checks. Well then, make your spirit checks. 1, 2. Who's the other one? Is it Aldous gets a spirit check?
No.
Is it?
It's Franz.
It's Franz who isn't here. Okay, well, you got the ace of clubs and the 2 of spades. Right, Simba's running.
From now on.
Hello.
It's no better. Wow.
I get improved frenzy. This is going to be very unpleasant.
Why is my connection so bad? Yeah, this is horrible.
Oh dear. Zane Debrek is basically
no longer with us.
No longer with us. Simba roars in delight.
He didn't cry about it.
Hey, Bob's dead.
And we've got one of them cards that brings back all the NPCs, all of our allies.
Right, I believe that I'm going to multi-action. So the first thing Ileana does is she reaches back. She reaches basically into the corner of her wagon, picks up a broomstick,
Horrible,
and basically takes flight. You now have somebody flying around on a broomstick. That was her first action. Her second action, casting fly on her broom, is so the second action I think will be make it a medium burst template. Let's make it large. Done with it. There we go. A large burst template. Not going to be able to get Tommy, but she is going to be able to get Kojak, Carl, Mew. Him. Didn't get targeting Carl. Well, targeted. She drops a Hellfire Blast. Which hits
What the
all.
heck is a Hellfire Blast?
Okay, so Fly would have cost me. Fly would have cost me 3 power points. Hellfire Blast would have cost me power points. I didn't say I was buffing it, so I can't buff it. Oh, except it would cost me 4 because I made it large burst template. Bartholomew shaken. Jim is shaken. Cole takes a wound. Kojak implodes.
Kojak! Kojak's gone back to his sleeping bag.
Can Carl absorb or soak?
Yes, she can.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So just drop it on the. Forgotten where to drop it.
It says soak.
I'll just drop it on the tracker. I don't remember where to drop it for soaking. Maybe I just should have dropped it on the damage. On the blood drop on tracker. Okay, I don't know if I got my other Benny back. On the blood drop on tracker, got it. So Carl gets a soak. Make the vigor roll. Oh, I should do the vigor roll first.
Oh, you should. Okay, no.
Leave it, it's fine. Right. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Did I get a Benny back
Have
after
to give him
spending
a Benny
2?
back, Kevin. He spent 2.
okay, yeah, so I gave him 1 back.
I didn't see.
Yeah. Now you
Thank you. Now I think I might be hearing again.
Oh, damn, we can't talk
Oh,
about him
maybe
anymore.
not. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, Tankel says they need all the help they can
And I
get.
can't-
Let the Betty's fly.
I
That's certainly
cannot soak for Kojak.
No. Not unless you got that edge that lets you soak
Assuming.
for others, but well, yeah, but we haven't.
Thank you. I'm assuming I can't. Now I see it. Thanks.
true. Okay, what's count all I'm going to do? Other than remind me of series of unfortunate. Well, I think he is going to stride purposefully back into his tent.
We can't
Oh.
see him. We don't know where he is. and if he's moved, he can't do anything else. Okay.
Okay. Very good roll. Oh Lord.
I want to interrupt.
Shelter?
Can't hear
Interrupt
you're the 9
after
hearts. Oh,
after
you
I've
actually give yourself the Ace of Spades, that is.
Yeah, I'm giving myself the Ace of Spades.
Fair enough.
But after Atlanta go, yeah.
She had to spend both her Betties every time to soak 1 wound.
Kojak is gone, is that right? Okay, got it. Thank you.
I hate you. I'm allowed to spend 2 Betties on her because that seems to be the rule. Okay, that's the end of her.
That was my plan. Good. You killed my man.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
I
You did
Benny,
3
if you're gonna
wounds.
start hanging
You
on.
did three wounds. Oh, you only did 3 wounds. Of course, you need to do 4 wounds to incapacitate her, don't you?
Okay, you better give her a battered.
I will give her a battered. She is battered.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah, she's battered. Okay. You want to give yourself the ace of
Right,
spades.
friends, regular Geist, Heisen, Barty Crouch's turn.
Okay, Sir Bartholomew.
drink.
Hang on. Sir Bartholomew, let's do it properly. The counters all work properly. Move it above you, then move it down onto you. You get an auto roll. Okay. You unfortunately remain shaken. You're no longer shaken. You are no longer shaken.
First off, we're doing that. Going to be doing that.
I need to put the sound effects in.
All right. Powers. All right. So, target myself. Having an enemy. That's an ally. Who's Gregory? Is that an ally?
Yes, Gregory's an ally.
That should put me. Where I need to be. If you'll move me, or accept the movement.
Well, I'm just sorting out the sound effects of spending conviction.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 people. That makes it 10, 11. All right.
Nice. Nice. A division with arrived.
Yeah, I got myself. Yes. All right. And then 2, 9, 9, 11. 11. Okay. And here it is. Oh, yeah. That's a speed raise with quickness. Yes.
God, with quickness. Ouch.
That's another.
Jeez.
Thank you.
It's obscene.
Okay, you realize that I just spent a conviction, 4 power and 4 bennies to recharge power points, and about 25 power points altogether
really cool.
to do that.
It was really cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm very impressed. And to be honest, probably totally needed because this fight's freaking scary. Jim remains shaken.
Yes, and unfortunately, my adventure cards are not of any use.
Jim can obviously move, but he's shaken. He can't act. Want him to move.
We spend a penny to redraw adventure cards.
No, you can't spend bennies to redraw adventure cards.
If every member of the party would wants a Benny to redraw adventure cards, we all spend a Benny on it.
Then one of you can have an adventure card.
I think that's fair. Who wants an adventure card?
Since I don't know what anyone else has, I might not know.
Thank Gelson's give
Good
you
at
all
this
bennies
point.
again, so I will do. Anyway, I'm now going to bite Charlie.
Just use the Benny.
Your Benny back. You can't. You're stuck with the cards you got. There you go. Right.
No one wants to give out adventure cards. They don't want them.
And now I'm going to so attack on Charlie fails. The attack on I take pity on. Yeah, I agree. The attack on Aldous fails as well. That gets us to Tatsuya as the strong man advancing towards him.
So don't forget you have the multi-action is ignore
Or
2
running
points.
double movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So basically, yeah, you can now all perform 2 actions without clicking the 2 action button. If you want to perform 3 actions, you click the action to set it to 2 actions.
You click. Yeah, no, you can still click the action button. It just
You still gotta
negates the
click the
penalty.
action button.
It just cancels the penalty. So you can do 3 actions and it'll be -4
Yeah.
instead of.
So my
-4, yeah.
argument is, if you want to do
Well,
2
that was
actions,
out of range.
yeah. So if you want to do 2 actions, don't click the 1 action button. Just tell me you're performing 2 actions and perform 2 actions. If you want to do 3 actions, click the 1 action button so it says 2 actions, and then perform 3 actions. That way you don't have to manually counteract the penalties, do you?
You don't have to because the penalties are written on the character on the effect.
In fact, yeah.
I apologise.
Yes.
Ignore everything I
Yeah.
just said. Then I'm an idiot.
Ignore everything you just said. Okay.
I forget what's been added.
That's
What?
good. At least your microphone didn't cut out mid-sentence.
Down, character-wise, that is. Anyway, what's Tatsuya up to? Is he on hold? Because I'm on hold.
Tatsuya, what are you doing?
Gonna put him on hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, dancing girls. They're going to leap and pirouette across the map. Reach Gregory.
Is there an edge like first strike but first shot?
No.
If you see something comes into your thing, you go bang and shoot it.
I'd call it Overwatch if there was one, but no. But you could probably write one.
Be a good one, wouldn't it? Overwatch edge. That moves into your line of sight, you get a free shot at it.
If you would do, yeah. If I was doing an XCOM Savage Worlds game, I'd have to create the Overwatch edge. That's for sure. Hey, the dancing girls.
So bad.
Okay, dancing girl number 1. I forgot to do the. Did she attack? Yes, she did attack Gregory, and the deflection protected her. Okay, worker number 7 is. I've lost where worker number 7 is. Worker number 7's over here. He was taking pot shots, so he's just going to advance forwards. Take another rifle shot.
As older, so you've done anything to them vampires yet, or are you just sitting there playing with them?
I haven't done any. Well, I mean, I've tried to stake one. I've only had one turn in there.
Yeah, we're only on round 2.
I just don't know if it seems like a minute ago there was only like 3 things on the map, and now there's like 7,000 things attacking us.
That's because there are.
That's because there are. That's because they're all hiding.
Yeah, no, I haven't done anything, but that's just because I haven't had a chance.
Suya gets a free attack against him, doesn't he?
Well, that's the problem. He's not here, so I was trying to be nice.
Suya, wake up.
Tetsuya just did his free attack and made him crit fail.
It's his own fault for being AFK, isn't it?
Yeah. So actually, I need to spend the penny first to actually re-roll the attack, not the damage. So. Okay, so he does hit. He does 15 points of damage, but that's dumb luck. So dumb luck is that obviously he advancing to attack Marcus, he trips over the guide rope that's there, which knocks him prone as his dumb luck.
He punches the geezer in the nuts accidentally.
Okay, so
couldn't have Tommy been able to use his dumb luck?
it doesn't really matter in that point.
That was just a sneak in attack. It wasn't.
That was a sneak attack. The crit fail still stands.
Looking at this kosh in my hand, thinking about vampires, and I tripped over a hit.
Ah, there we go. Now I've got sound.
Okay. Sorry, I caused you to crit fail.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, he walked up on me. I would have given him the chops. So it's all good.
Smart. Oh, it's smarts check. Oh, drat. Marcos the strongman made his smarts check. So, mind you, actually, I've got to decide whether I'm going to soak the damage before the smarts check. So I would probably try and soak first. So it's a moot point. This is an interesting one. Again. Yeah. No, I am going to have to. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I do that in the right order. You're on hold, by the way, Tetsuya. Do you want to come off hold?
Yeah, let's go ahead and come off hold and give him another chop.
You're off. There we go. Over to you, sir.
In case you missed it, you do have you get to ignore 2 points of multi-action penalty.
Oh, do I? Okay. Then I will probably give him 2 chops. Let's see what the first one does. Prone.
So, well, yeah, you fell over, but you'd have got up.
I'll stand up first, obviously.
Obviously, yeah, I forgot you were prone. So hang on a second. Strongman. A 7 would still hit. Okay, that doesn't hurt him. Do you want to try the second chop? Oh, he's using conviction. Oh, it didn't go. Actually, none of my sound effects are working, are they? Just lack of sound effect. Oh, now my Discord's sulking. Mistake. Hello, is anybody there? My Discord. Wow, 3 wounds.
Kind of working its way down the list.
I think I can hear now, so it seems to be rotating.
Okay.
Spectacles wallet and watch.
23 wounds. Okay, so the strong man will spend one of his 3 remaining bennies to attempt to soak that. He will soak. I'll spend another one of his 3 remaining bennies to attempt to soak that. He will soak one of the 3 wounds. Means he's taken 2. That means he's got an injury on his right arm.
And then I will use my second attack to chop him again.
Hold up. Before you do that.
Nope.
Before you roll the damage, because it won't affect anything else. Oh, don't tell me he's going to make his smarts check, isn't he? Okay, he doesn't go berserk. He can roll damage. Someone else has gone robot now. My Discord. Right. Am I there? Right. Someone went all roboty, so I just dropped out of Discord. Okay, that's the end of Marcus,
Okay.
isn't it? I think
Well,
Marcus.
you've got Benny's. No, that'll only soak 2 of them.
Definitely all sound effects seem to have stopped. Did. Not the end of the world, but it's always so quiet when they don't work.
And then I will turn to the worker that's still standing next to me and kind of give him a look and say, "You're next."
Okie dokie. That would have been. Tracker. Full of the.
That's who he has gone. So it's the dancing girl. No, it's not the dancing. It's the
It's
worker
Gregory's
7
turn.
is next, isn't it?
It's Gregory's turn next.
Gregory's turn. Gregory's turn next.
Gregory, what is Gregory going to do? He's going to have a melee weapon.
Is Ileana within reach from the ground?
She's flying on a broomstick.
She is not.
She's flying around on a broomstick.
How high up?
She's 36 feet off the ground at the moment.
36 feet. 6 feet.
Gregory tries to stab the dancing girl with his stake and misses.
Okie dokie. The dancing girl decides to claw Gregory with claws and misses.
They're in love.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They have another one of the dancing girls comes alongside. When they hiss in anger, you can see their very sharp-looking. The second dancing girl backflips over, and then as she lands back on her feet, she just bites at Gregory's throat.
And misses.
And basically the magical deflection prevents her teeth from
She loses some
drawing
dentures.
blood. She snarls in anger. I think this one will have to run, as it were. Yep, to get we'll have to run to get to there. Side Carl looks very tasty. Your magical deflection protects your sound effects back. Hurrah! Worker.
Excellent.
Worker will advance again. Worker's just is slowly advancing down the field, firing his rifle at Tommy. Tom, I should say, not Tom there. Causing Tom to be shaken by the rifle impact, but the magical protection protects.
Your turn to start funny on Discord now, isn't it? It's Doswelk's turn.
Am I all whooped, am I?
You're coming
Or is
through
it
No.
near me.
Yeah, exactly. That might be Tommy's turn.
Indeed. Worker number 3 is going to run. Get to there. Hey, the Bennies flow. I certainly will, Talon 46. The players need them today. They're in a lot of trouble. I mean, they're holding their own, but the really big, nasty stuff's getting in close now, so they could be in a bit of a bother soon. This guy comes running in, firing as he runs, which obviously causes a miss. If he rolled a 1, it would have been interesting. Okay, that gets us to Aldous, who's had to wait a very long time for his go.
All right. So Aldous is going to look at his buddy here, and he is going to Charlie, and he's going to say, "I'll hold him. You stab him with that stake, but he can't say that his voice. That stake. Can't listen in your ear."
Does anyone get that, or is it just me who didn't get any of that? Okay, no, it's me.
How is my athletics lower as a?
You get a +2 because you're currently a wolf and have bite.
You're kind of wolf.
Right, but it does. I'm not getting.
Yeah. Right, Discord's died. When Discord dies, you're in trouble. Discord. Right. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can work out if I've got bandwidth issues. Go. Oh, I'm streaming, but. Oh. Hello. Okay. No, I'm getting 800 meg up. Okay, down to 770. 777 up. Okay, I'm getting 700 up and 600 down, so it is not my bandwidth. Go back into Discord. Right. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
That's what it is. Do you not have fast test on?
No.
Okay.
Basically, I've given up on fast test. It's very useful, but more times than not, you don't actually want it on, I find. So what were you doing? Now I can hear.
We can't understand the word you're saying, Dalek.
What, me? Am I still a Dalek?
Okay. No, I can hear you. So I'm trying to
Fast test is
grapple.
broken, I think, was the sum of it. So he's not using it.
Yeah. So you've got to roll athletics.
Okay, grapple. So
Acrobat.
Charlie, oh, Acrobat 2, I will do so.
I'm going to boost your server, Kevin.
Does the tie go to me?
Maybe that'll make your server a bit better.
Somebody needs to start attacking Olaf.
Let's check my settings. Channel.
Does the tie go to me or to you?
I remember.
No, it made no fucking difference.
Language, sir. Language. Setting. Edit channel. There we go.
Go to me.
It's going above 64 bits. Right, I'm going to go above stuff it. There we go. Usually
I just boosted you anyway. I'll just give you a boost, which should put it.
No.
Anyway.
I normally run at the audio quality at 128 bits, but it does say people may have issues with that. I've just cranked it back up again. I don't. Thank you for the boost. Won't say no. So, in a
made me go pink because I boosted you.
I can't remember what happens. I can't remember what happens on opposed rolls on a tie. Who wins?
Unfortunately, I think it's defender wins.
I thought it was defender wins. I'm going to just checking page 88.
Well, when you attack, though, if it's a tie, you hit.
Oh, so in which case he's bound. Or sorry, yeah, bound.
I mean, I don't know about the test, but I know that like when you're attacking, right, ties go to the attacker.
Okay, in which case that's what it is.
Right. If you match
The defender rolls next and must meet or exceed the result, or the attacker wins. So if you meet it, or if you meet it, The attacker loses. Defender wins on a tie. I just wanted to check the exact wording. Yeah.
I don't get to read any of that anyway. Okay, so
It
but
was
you
a good
now
attempt.
you said I got no,
I'm gonna give
I
you.
don't because you'd already rolled it, so that's fine. So he in turn. Hopefully he's distracted, but I guess he's not. So now it's this guy's turn to try to stake him.
Mhm. Bad day today.
Oh, why is he invulnerable?
And we have to put in the 2 modifier ourselves.
Aim for his heart, don't you? Which means you have to put the modifier in to the stake roll. -4 is.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Beat the toughness anyway, so I wouldn't worry. Right. Nicely done, though. Cards up.
Yeah.
Discord's really having a bad day. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not hearing any of you anymore.
Not Discord. Multi-action -2 is taken care of, so you just click the 2 action button and
Okay, thank you.
carry on.
Carl is attacking Ileana above his head, 36 feet.
Okay.
He has a throwing knife, so I think that's medium range. Does it take care of itself?
Should
Okay, here we go. Oh, look.
Ooh. So I only just noticed that thing you put up about the detective board with thread and pins. That looks interesting.
Is that enough to kill her?
Oh my
Well,
word!
yeah, if she soaks it, yeah, but she's already on 3 wounds, so you need to give her 1 more killer.
That's a ridiculously good knife throw.
He's very good with the knife.
Right in the ear.
Oh, she's made a good vigor roll. She got a whole 4.
Can I play a card, or is it too late? Oh, she's already dead.
I already inflicted 3 wounds on her, so you had to just do 1 mortal killer. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a card on her.
Yeah, you knocked her off the broom.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
It's probably...
Sorry, that's the wrong card. But that's probably useful, so I can leave that one out. That's not what I meant, though.
Card, what are you going to play?
That one.
Well, you shouldn't have played
melee
it. She's already
attack.
dead. Have him back.
Yeah. Have him back.
That was also only for melee attack. You need to give that.
Okay.
You need to give that to Tassia.
Okay, I'll give it to Tassia. Do you want to trade cards, Tassia?
I agree. I agree. It was a Bettyworth roll.
So how do I give it to Tassia?
Drop it on his portrait at the top.
Okay. Oh, Tatsuya. Okay, here we go. Deadly blow to Tatsuya. Boom. Okay.
I agree. That knife throw was so accurate. Apparently, the entire party deserves a Benny. So there you go.
Thank you. And then he still has 1 more action.
Yeah, you are being attacked. You are being attacked, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack that person with a dagger as well, or actually an actual dagger.
I mean, she smiles sweetly at you as you try and stab her with the dagger.
That works. I've met girls like her before.
I think she'd be probably smiling very sweetly at you then. Right.
A little. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Well,
that's a hit with a raise.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
You shake her.
There we go.
She's a vampire.
Oh, she's an actual vampire?
Yeah, all these acrobats and dancing girls are vampires. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were dying with our blows.
Well,
Okay.
the
That was just the
workers
workers, yeah.
are just
Oh crap.
grunts, but everybody else is a vampire.
Okay, well I'm afraid that's the end of Carl's turn. So
For the
he can
record, the strongman
Yeah.
isn't a vampire, and Simba isn't a vampire.
Okay.
Right, they're probably just shapeshifters.
Well, the strongman now is lying on the floor. You can see he appears to have a large number of scars on him. Seems to like his arms, legs, and head, and other bits of his body were stitched together. Okay, the bad guy's got the Joker again. Huzzah, 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 huzzah. Right. Benny, I'm going to put it in chat because I'm not sure who can hear me.
He definitely cowers. Because that was at the end of the combat. Benny,
I'll stop
spend
now.
time for better cards.
If you want to spend a
Yeah.
Benny for a better card, do it now before I start the combat round. I forgot last round to do that, but that is the way I'm doing it from now on. Once I start a combat round, your cards are set in stone. But if I don't remember to do it, then I've got no excuse for
How do I
not
spend it? How do I spend it on the card? Just put it on the combat tracker card, or
Drag a
Put it
penny
on-
onto your card. On your name, next to your name on the combat tracker, there's a little Benny window of the number of bennies you got, and you just drag it from there onto the card on the combat
good.
tracker.
I've done it. It works. There's a chance for Carl. Thank you.
Okay,
Only cost me
Simba,
2 bennies.
the trained great cat is
Carl,
up
you
first.
can thank me. I thinned out the deck with 4 bennies.
I thinned it out with 2,
Right,
I guess.
time for Gregory to die. Okay, so 2 actions.
Actually, get a go last round.
Yes.
I did, didn't I? It was early on, wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay, Simba they're slow rounds, I'm afraid, especially with all the Discord fun and games. Simba, the great trained cat,
And also the extra characters.
lands on top of Gregory, and there's just like a wild, fury slashing of claws left, right, and center.
So he's dead. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim.
As he takes a total of 4 wounds.
Entrails are on his entrails now.
No!
Stated twice.
And then Simba finishes his move by pouncing towards Carl for his second action of a frenzied attack. Ow. That's all I can say there.
Nice knowing you, Carl.
Jesus.
Oh. Time to soak, I guess.
You better hope for a big soak.
That is quite scary. I think I've killed Carl.
Oh, I thought I did drop it on the.
Drag it onto the blood drop on the combat
did.
tracker. You
Or
didn't,
hold
otherwise it would've
down
been-
or hold down control and press the soak button.
I dropped it on the blood thing and didn't do anything. Oh, does it? Oh, on the combat tracker. Sorry, can you give me 2 bennies back?
You
Sorry,
can have-
try that again. Okay, 1 blood right here. I need better than that, don't I? Did that soak anything? Oh, am I
soaks one
supposed
of
to?
them.
I'm supposed to roll vigor also, or is it?
It does
too
the
late?
vigor roll when you do it. It automatically does that.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, Carl. We've only been soaking runes together.
Can
for
I spend more
6
bennies
months.
or only once?
You can spend as many as you like until you've got none left.
Add conviction to this, too.
Yeah, you could spend a point of conviction before you soak if you want to.
Yeah. There we go. That might do something. Did that
I mean-
soak?
Or not.
Oh, that did soak.
That means you'll take 2 wounds rather than being incapacitated.
Just gonna keep soaking. Did that soak? That did nothing. I have to get an 8 or higher to soak.
You only need a 4
Remember,
or
you
higher
can
to
use
soak,
it
but
for
you
this.
need to roll 16 to negate all damage.
How come I rolled 5 and it didn't do anything?
You did
Because you're
because
already
You've got to roll. You've got
Because
to
you
roll.
only rolled an
They're
8.
not cumulative. They're not cumulative.
You take the best roll, and your best roll so far is an 8.
Oh, the best roll. Oh, so I'm replacing my rolls with that.
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to replace it, but it still kept the best roll. That's fine. Okay, done.
And Cole takes 2 wounds as Simba just rips into him. Basically, really damaging him badly. Cole's basically busted up by that. And Tank Girl says, Benny, they need them. So Tank Girl, there we are. You're getting Benny's back. But Carl, you're basically, net result is you're in a bad way, and you've had severe damage to your torso, which results in 1 less die type in strength.
Okay.
Suya has his conviction.
Okay, Tatsu's going to finish this guy off.
Okay.
Dooby-dooby-doo. I saw Orlov earlier. Don't see him now. He's hiding again. Okay.
You suspect he's probably in the big tent.
Yeah.
That's like Kenku's having.
I tried to move up in the combat tracker to attack before getting attacked. It didn't exactly work.
Not when the bad guy gets a Joker. You're in trouble when the guy gets a Joker.
I didn't realize he was going to attack me.
Okay.
I was just worried about the vampire.
Tatsu's going to run up to here, and then that's 8, and I've got 12, so 4 more inches should get me just inside the tent.
Who's controlling Jim? All right. What's Jim doing?
Clowns.
Shooting? Oh,
I
he's shaking.
hate clowns.
Okay.
Why did it have to
You
be
got into a
clowns?
room full of clowns. Lovely.
Okay, the clowns are going to come off. Where are the clowns? They should be on hold. Did they actually? No, the clowns are on hold. So at this point,
Where are the clowns?
clowns are coming off hold. For some reason, the combat tracker hasn't moved. I might have to cheat slightly. Give them an ace of hearts to simulate them coming off hold.
What?
You cheat.
Oh, shit. The card that I got in trade I could have used.
Okay, all of the Circuit Master also comes off hold. First thing he does is gazes long and hard at Tetsuya and says, "Sheathe your sword, warrior. You will not need it in here." Oh, what?
Oh.
No, that's not fair.
Yes, it is. But isn't that all good?
Okay, clown comes. The clown moves up to there.
Roll if you want, can't he?
Damn, that's what I was waiting on. Oh no!
And he crits as well. Oh dear.
Dumb luck.
Okay, I'm afraid. Obviously, you can see there's a guide rope behind you, Tatsuya. You know what you're falling over, don't you?
Pulls the tent down on their heads.
Okay, basically the clown leaps at you, you slash at it, but the clown hits you with such force, but even though you put the clown down, he causes you to trip prone over the guide rope just behind you. The clown is no more. clown will move into there. Sure, he hasn't got
Using my
improved level.
improved first strike, I will give him a shot.
He's got improved first strike. I really, really wish that sheathe your sword line had worked out. Katsuya's lying on the floor. He's desperately parrying with his katana left, right, and center.
Let's Benny that. That looks a little better.
Okay, that's
Lovely
another
sword.
that's another clown dispatched. So clown number 3 will advance.
Okay, and I will use my final first strike against him.
Of course, it's fair. I'm only joking. Right.
There we go.
Okay, the clown's gonna stab. The clown's gonna stab you.
Well, no, I hit with a raise.
Oh, you spent a penny. Okay, fair enough.
I did.
I've got some pennies left. I think it's time.
I think he's getting tired of this campaign and is trying to kill us all right now.
Not at all. It's just this is the first of the this is the ramping up as the bad guys start getting stronger. This is oh no, not a crit fail. Okay, basically Tatsuya lying on the floor parries the katana all over the place, negating all attacks and dropping 2 clowns. The Count is very frustrated at the back. Sir Bartholomew.
Okay, multi-action, and then first off let me see, that hits. That hits. Okay. So first off, Benny to maintain my conviction. Oh, I dropped that.
Yep, Benny back.
Fire off a bunch of net.
Benny, back, Benny, back, Benny, back.
All right, that hits with a raise. That should be all of them. I don't know why that suddenly stopped. So they will be. Oh, there's entangle. They will be bound.
Why have the tokens suddenly improved?
Because I suddenly decided I should find. I just remembered I've got lots of nice new tokens these days. So I might as well use them.
They are bound, and it is tough. Just as a note, so it's like hardness 10 to break.
Okay.
And then
That's the clown from the horror companion. The clown in Pine Box is pretty good. Have you got a Pine Box?
that is going to be a strong sloth that will hit all of them as well. And it's with a raise. So they're all at a minus. You'll probably have to add it on, but they'll all be at a -2 to try and resist the sloth.
Okay. Let's work our way through that. Finish.
And then who had that
Weapons for fun.
power card?
Cole did.
Which power card?
Can't let it.
Oh, the points? You want the
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All players and their allies get it. So yeah.
Carl, I'll give that to Carl.
Oh, I should have given it to you to trade? I just played it.
Well, you're supposed to trade him, and then I spend
It doesn't matter if
Then
he
I-
spends it. If he spends
Doesn't
it,
really
it's
matter.
okay. He's played
Yeah.
it. Don't worry.
Works.
Go for it. It still doesn't
That's
affect it.
fine.
Doesn't affect what happens.
Oh boy.
Well, there's somebody else with PowerPoints too. And
But they all get it.
yeah, they all get it. I was just gonna I was gonna use it for myself so that he'd still have a
We
card to
also
use.
got PowerPoints.
Right. Right.
That's why I was trying to spend it, have him give it to me and spend it.
Thank you.
Right,
I just
right.
didn't connect the dots. Thank you though.
All right, so they are bound, toughness 10. They are slothed with a strong -2 on their rolls, which they get at the end of their turn. And currently attempting to move is an action.
Yep.
All right, that is
Nicely done.
everything for me. Jim recovers.
I just thought I'd update the combat. I thought I'd update the map. I found some good tokens, so I used them.
Is there anybody injured? No. So is there anyone shaken? Yes.
I'm injured.
Enemies injured.
Oh, enemies. Okay.
Where is Jim? That's not Jim. Main tab, Jim. There's Jim. All right. He is going to.
Oh no! It's a
Try
player
and-
character from the Fantasy Companion. Oh no!
I know she's a vampire, right?
Who is the dancing
The
girls?
dancing girl.
You believe they're vampires? Yes.
All right, so he will bravely charge in, attempt to stab her.
Vitals, you got to stab her in the vitals.
What's the penalty for the called shot?
-4.
-4.
-4.
Okay.
Up in the modifiers.
Oh, you have to aim the shot to make.
Yes. Called shot to the heart. Stake a vampire.
Start with a gun.
Only in
Must be able to.
Deadlands. Only in Deadlands can you use a gun.
I am in Deadlands.
Oh, you're
Deadlands,
This is what I said. The vampires and Rippers are very specific in their weaknesses. I mean, the Ripper vampires have an additional weakness to stakes. The Deadland vampires don't. The Deadlands vampires, you've got to shoot them in the heart and then do enough damage to take them down. If you stake a vampire in the heart in Rippers, they have to vigor check the damage. And if they fail, they crumble to dust instantly, regardless of how many wounds they did or didn't take from the damage. If they fail the vigor check, they instant die. There is... Tom, you're up, sir.
You bollocks.
Oh, that's a weapon jam. You just got jammed. Hello, the real long
For
shot.
some reason, your revolver didn't revolve.
It's obviously got bunged up with dirt and crap, hasn't it? Basically.
Oh, I spent a penny.
Still buggers up and needs an action to clear, because even if you spend a penny, you still
Your signal's going.
you still have the
Sound like
dumb.
garlic again.
You still have the dumb luck. Okay.
What's the effect of my Crit fail. Dumb luck.
Your gun jams.
Yeah, your gun jams. You got one of those really crappy
They're
shells.
all going. Everyone's going. Discord is dying.
You got one of those crappy shells where whenever you fired it, some of the brass is now sticking out of the cylinder and into the barrel. You have to clear that before you can.
I think
shoot
he's
again.
having trouble hearing us.
I spent a penny. Dumb luck.
Yes, dumb luck.
Which means
Yes,
you still hit and you'll
Yeah,
damage.
Yes.
but the critical fail. That's not the critical
Dumb
fail. Something else.
still
happened.
jams.
I can't hear you, Kevin. When I use my other gun, it's all right. I've still got 2 guns. So that gun's jammed. So I can't fix that one. So I'll put him out of action.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to. It doesn't matter. I've got another gun. So that's
Right.
Simba shaken. Now I'm going to shoot him with the.
I know he's got silver bullets, but he hasn't stated he's using them. Therefore, what do you mean? But doesn't have them anymore.
Seems to be getting really, really, really slow now. I'm going to Benny that.
Hang on. Oh, I take it back.
One.
You're using silver bullets.
I am using silver bullets, yes. There's all vampires and undead things around here. Or is he not shaken? Has he got a wound? Have you not put the effect on the timber?
Wow, well done. Thank you.
I had, but because you did bloody, you don't have damage saying silver bullets. I don't know whether it's working or not. If I'd seen it saying
I
silver
got the
bullets,
keywords on. I got the.
I know
keyword
you've got the
on
keyword, but it would be nice if you actually put silver bullets in the damage roll, so I know you're using silver
Oh, right,
bullets.
okay, sorry.
It's a human thing. I thought Fantasy Grounds wasn't doing the
The
invulnerability.
keyword should come up and trigger that they've got the.
You didn't know that was the thing. That's why I got confused.
So, right,
Yeah.
that's my first action.
Okay, well, that's the where target put down. Okay,
Okay,
you're
my
winning.
second action.
Okay. Your second action, you can clear the jam on your pistol if you want to. Shooting a Cossack.
Then, yeah, that's it. So, and then.
I do love the ridiculous.
And I've got to
difference
spend
in
an
screens.
action to reload, so I'll do that next round.
Okay, acrobat number 1 is again to attempt to bite Charlie.
Would have got an extra shot if my gun hadn't jammed.
Acrobat number 2 is going to attempt to bite Aldous. Oh, well, this is a fight of complete misses all round, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Okay, Carl, over to you, sir. Carl remains shaken.
Carl.
Broken Discord and broken rolls.
Okay. Can I use an action to unshake?
You can spend a penny to unshake, yes.
Stay Discord exploded.
Oh. Do I just drop it in the chat?
Yep, that'd be fine. You
Okay.
can drop it on the shaken, but in chat's fine by me.
On the shaken.
No, I've done
On
it.
the shaken. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
So Carl is going to attack the dancing girl with. He's going to attack with the. He's going to do the called shot, so -4.
-4, yes.
And he's going to do it with the wooden stake. And hopefully he gets lucky. And that does not look terribly lucky. So he's going to Benny. And he's going to just try again. Oh, that might get lucky. But not lucky enough. Shit. Oh, that would have been good.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, that's a hit?
Roll for damage.
That's a hit.
That was a hit.
Okay. Why was... Just because it's only a 3, though.
But
Yeah.
they're entangled. You have gang up bonus.
Oh, okay.
It says it in chat.
Okay. Where am I? The wooden stake there.
Don't worry about the invulnerability rubbish, because that's...
Okay.
Okay, so I must be always program that. So first things first. Vigor check against the damage. Failed. So it doesn't matter what the damage is. The dancing girl just bursts into a cloud of dust.
Oh, he called
Wow.
the shot.
Yeah.
I did call the shot.
Yeah. So regardless of the damage,
Okay.
the vigor roll has to beat the damage roll, regardless of anything else. If they fail it, they're dead because they're vampires. A stake to the heart, a wooden stake in the heart. It's very hard to do, but if you do it, it's very easy to put a vampire down with it. The dice are incredibly
Carl?
nasty.
Carl is going to run toward the worker because he can't kill another vampire. So that's Carl's turn.
Aldous, over to you in the fight that feels like first edition clerics fighting.
I didn't any.
Why are you using 2 conviction? You only need to use 1.
Because it went slowly.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to try and grapple this thing again.
Okay. On acrobat. Acrobat 2 will make a athletics check and fail. Okay, so that is acrobat 2 bound and Aldous vulnerable. Got it pinned, but you're vulnerable. Go. Okay. Charlie now gets a +2. They'll get a +2 bonus to stab it on the -2, on the -4. So, Charlie.
So Carl's done, I guess. So
Yep.
that guy's bound because I'm.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you just want to put a -4 or take the cold shot vitals effect, apply it. Charlie can attack.
Charlie is making a wild attack.
Okay.
Called shot to the heart.
Yep. Go for it. That's a hit. No, it isn't. Unfortunately, because the parry of the acrobat. Well, let's work it out. Okay. Bound +2, 4, parry 6. Yeah, it's a hit. Roll the damage.
Okay, so then
5 points of damage.
I'm gonna.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Oh.
So
I was gonna Benny it, but he can't Benny it.
you can't Benny it.
Can't Benny the damage, but you bear out the +4 for the targeted hit.
They're undead. They don't take extra damage from cold shots. Vampire hit with a cold shot to the heart must make a vigor roll versus damage total. If successful, it takes damage normally. If it fails, it disintegrates to dust. 5 points of damage. It made the cool shot. It's got a toughness of 9, therefore. Obviously, Charlie missed. Charlie obviously did not pierce the heart. Maybe the stake didn't go in enough. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Obviously, Charles is now a wild card and has done 20 damage to the vampire, killing it in 1 hit.
No, I'm now going
I think
to
that's what you said.
eat Sir Bartholomew now. And miss.
She was inbound.
So she was. I apologise. Have a Betty for reminding me I'm useless. In fact, everyone have a Betty on top of the fact that the Betty I've just given out. So that's a strength check at -2 to break free. She fails. Found I can't do anything else. We'll try an athletics check on a strength check at -2 to break free. Failure. Worker number 3. Where is worker number 3? Worker number 3 is going to. Worker number 3 is going to attack. Let's see her from behind with a saber. Missing. Worker number 4.
Did he chop one of the clowns by accident?
Oh, good point. I didn't notice you. I rolled a 1.
No, not quite.
Worker number 4 attacks Carl with a saber. Hitting. Carl's in a bad way here. Oh dear. I think I might have just killed Carl.
I have a card for that. Oh.
Right, but you already played one, right?
No,
But then I got the same card back, so I'm trying to play it again.
You've already played your card. You played the card for.
Give it up.
I thought that so Bartholomew played the card.
No. Carl played the card of Bartholomew's card. There's nothing stopping Carl to give the card to someone else, and they played the card to save Carl.
Wait, how many cards have I
Played any
played?
cards. Tome
Because-
the Chevre de Pay has not played any cards, so drag it onto me and I'll play it for you.
You get
Is
multiple.
that,
You're given multiple cards, but you get one card play unless you take the Destiny Child Edge or you take the Dark Fate Edge. Both of those will give you an additional play.
I thought I started with 3 cards, and
You did.
I still have 2. I still have 2 cards, so I should be able to play one more.
No,
I played this
you
card.
play
You
one
gave,
card.
you gave it back
play
to me.
one. You play one card. You can only play one card.
I have that funny ability.
Destiny's Fate.
Yeah.
Dark bargain. I
Remember
apologise.
Carl.
I apologise.
Yeah.
You are completely correct. I obviously accidentally modified your counter
You
incorrectly.
broke it.
I broke it.
No,
there you go.
He spent 2 cards early on in the combat tracker.
But I
when
gave
he
him lucky.
wasn't-
I gave him lucky break back. You can play lucky break.
Yeah, this is
Ignore
the
me.
card I was given back. Yeah.
Okay, so you completely negate the damage from that attack. Sorry, my mistake.
Thank you.
I forgot
Nope,
you had
that's
Dark
fine.
Fate. That is absolutely fine. That was what I was trying to say.
Thank
That's
you.
all good. New round. This might actually be time wise. It might be. Unfortunately, leave it mid fight job. Especially with. We're doing well. How many? We got quite a few bad guys. Let's try one. Let's go for one more round. I don't know why it went to clown 3, so we'll ignore that. Or it should be up the top here. If people want to spend bennies for cards, now's the time to do it. See if we can fit one more round in. I'd like to fit one more. Okay, has everyone played cards?
Yep.
Bartholomew is now first. Combat tracker moves on to them. There we go.
All right. All right. What can I do to help that?
I didn't notice the bennies given out there, so let's give some bennies out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the bennies. Your Discord's getting to work now. Just when you say you're going to stream it soon, Discord gets better. Next time, just say it right at the beginning of the stream.
I know what I'm going to do.
So I reported that thing about the tokens on the forums on Discord. It must be a bug because a couple of days ago I could search for tokens and it was all right, and now it's not. Now it's not.
I have to type medium to find medium letter tokens.
Yeah,
Alright.
you shouldn't have to do that, should you? So that's a weird thing because it was working about a week ago, but I think it's something to do with the web P thing they added. Or that's what Zach said anyway.
I pull my cane sword and cut open the tent.
Okay. Logically, the
So that I
interior of
can-
that. Logically, the interior of that
On
tent. Is, yep,
Strad,
so that I can move in.
yep, go for it.
All right.
Unfortunately, I
I
don't have
will
interior
trigger a
tent.
device once I'm inside. Tatsuya's in range. So myself, Tatsuya, Carl, Jim. That's gonna have to be it. So that's
Charlie
six,
not dead yet.
3 other. That's 6, 9. Good enough. All right. Oh, spend my forget my conviction to maintain. And then my boost trait that I'm kicking off with a raise for everybody.
Nice.
So where's my boost effects? There they
You're
are.
boosting fighting.
Yep. Boost raise fighting. That hits.
2 dice.
Should hit everybody.
2 dice, and that would be 2 dice, and logically 2 parry as well.
I might have your range, am I, Bart?
You are.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
Carl-
got it. Not to mention you shoot.
But I can't shoot dancing girl vampires because there's some weird rule in this that they have got hearts that are
Uh,
bulletproof.
I've got
Yeah.
crap loaded. All right, sure. So that's another 3 points.
Said supernatural creatures
12.
have to make sense.
If Carl wasn't badass before, he sure is now.
All right, so where'd my boost effects go? All right, sure, fine. I'll spend the extra power points to give you that.
Thank you very much. I'm going to have to stake these dancing girls, aren't I?
All right, and that was half my move action. Clear targets. Do I got the drop on him because I'm like suddenly there in his face?
Nah, unfortunately.
All right,
He's still surrounded by flying bats.
okay. I don't know what that does, so
It's
I'm not
deflection.
doing
Deflection.
anything about it.
It's deflection. I'm just saying he's in the center of a swarm of flying bats. He looks like Batman.
Miss with all that.
I also was doing a called shot. I only missed because he had his block, so I will try Bennying that attack. Come on, come on, come on.
That's hits.
That's what I wanted.
Nice.
Right. Yes, yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Okay, 3
Off
wounds.
with your head, motherfucker.
Wait.
Oh, I forgot the bonus damage. That'd be another wound because that was a headshot.
You
I was
you do not
it's-
get bonus damage against undead. And
It was a called shot to the
That's-
head. I'm trying to cut his head off.
oh, cool shot to the head.
No, no. I'm trying
Cool
to
shot to
stab
the
you in the
head.
heart.
Oh, okay. He's
Yes.
shaken. He's shaken.
You wanted to use the stake to the heart.
I
Oh, take
typically
it back.
beheading
Sorry,
and
sorry,
vampire
sorry. Take
is
it back.
severe-
Take it back. A strike to the head or neck causes 4 or more wounds in a single blow. I apologise. I forgot this one. How many wounds did you
mortal
do?
wounds.
Got to be 4
Oh.
or more wounds. How many wounds did you do? You did
Did
26.
4 wounds.
It
He did
said
3. He
but
did.
then
He did
forgot-
3 wounds. He did 3 wounds. He
He
didn't
forgot
do
the
4.
bonus wound. He said he forgot the bonus wound.
There's no
Bonus damage.
+4 damage for to it.
But it applies the special effects of I don't know.
There is no. You do not get +4 damage for a cold shot to undead. So
How close?
a decapitation to the head or neck that causes 4 wounds in a single blow, regardless of the weapon, also destroys and decapitates the vampire.
So I reckon you
Any
should-
lesser
you should
injury
re-
shakes him.
I reckon you should penny the damage on it.
Yeah.
You need 3 more points of damage in order to kill him.
What you got to do is roll a 40 or higher.
No, wait. Oh, I didn't spend the card. Somebody has a good card for me, I believe.
Oh, that's
One
right.
That's very
double.
true. Someone play the card after the 26 damage was rolled. Or give it to someone else so they can play the card.
Somebody else
I
has
didn't
it.
spend the
No,
card, so I
no,
don't.
no. Here, Barty.
got it?
Here.
I don't have it anymore.
That's fine.
Oh, you've got it now, Barty.
That doubles the damage, making it a 52.
It makes it 52 points of damage, which means,
Off with
okay,
the mofo's head.
also, yeah, basically he doesn't get to resist it. He's just instantly destroyed as you decapitate him. Congratulations.
Just as the time is about to expire,
I
he took
know.
the vampire's head off.
Nice.
Now,
and
at that
then all his
point,
vampire allies explode.
well, technically they would flee or break down, but for ease, I'm going to say they do with that Herculean attack effort. And obviously, I'm going to do this as well.
Boom.
You are now all
wow.
veteran, which does
Is
remind me.
there any,
So that does remind me.
And thingy hasn't worked again.
Is it this one? Yes. As Orloff is decapitated, a piece of paper you spot a piece of paper lying in the dust. No contact with Budapest, stop. Proceed at once, stop. Find Tara Lagrange, stop.
Mina, but she didn't say stop, so we got to carry on.
That's where we'll leave it. Maybe the luck has something to do with the session number. Congratulations. That was session number 13. You survived it. But anyway, yes, it would appear this appears to be a telegram addressed to Ivo de Breck. And obviously, Count Olaf obviously took it from Ivo after he turned him. And it appears that Ivo was basically had a telegram for a mission in Budapest. Urgent mission. That's where we should leave it. Congratulations! Hope you enjoyed that. I mean, I'm not going to worry about the rest of the fight. With the count destroyed, you will eventually, without major injury to yourselves, put down the rest of the foes.
Why hasn't someone brought out a gun at the
I'm glad Discord broke up on that because I know what you're asking. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that one and all. We shall see you all in a fortnight when we possibly are heading to Budapest. We'll see what happens. Counter.
all right.
Acquaintance.
Thank
Take
you.
care, one and all. Thank you very much. Bye now.
Thanks, Paul.
Kevin, quick question.
Yes.
You're still there.